is not really a thing in this game. Because I'm so fucking fast.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Dude. 40 feet. 40 feet. Base. That's so fast.
Same here, brother.
Without raging?
Yeah, without raging.
Dang. Oh, yeah, barbarians.
Yeah.
We're so fast.
Just fast as fuck, boy.
I guess y'all just look over your character sheets, make sure I got everything on there that y'all wanted. There was a bunch of stuff in the hardcore rules, like extra attack, shit like that, that I wanted to just throw on y'all's sheets, John.
Okay.
I think I picked everything that was based on like your totem warrior stuff and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all noticed there's some shit in the message of the day. Just give that a quick once over. There's something in there for each of you to take a look at on your character sheet specifically, or to think about game wise. I know Cadella said he's going to be about 30 minutes late, so we'll probably go ahead and roll HP for you guys, and then I'll just roll his when he gets here, and then we'll go ahead and move into the overland travel to see how quickly y'all get back to Neverwinter.
Well, shouldn't we roll HP after Neverwinter since we haven't technically leveled up yet?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not trying to make things harder on ourselves, but...
Well, no, that's a good point. I did go ahead and update y'all's character sheets. I did not factor in that you all have like one ration on you, so that's going to slow your travel. So,
was there no food or rations to be taken from the hold?
unless you want to delve into cannibalism, no, not really.
I'm good.
Okay.
John's down there like, yeah, cannibalism sounds okay.
Technically, I do have the head of my brother in my knapsack right now.
That is true.
That's not to eat.
I mean, I don't know if this is too soon or not, but do we get an extra gold for his ear?
I don't think he had any ears left. I think he has like a mutated face, didn't he?
I mean, we can at least just show him the head then and be like, +1.
Can I get 20 for this one?
I don't see why not. All right. Well, let's get back to Neverwinter and see if anybody dies on the way.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, who wants to roll a percentage to see if y'all's horses and everything are where you left them?
Motherfucker.
I'll do
I hate hardcore so much.
You guys okay if I do it?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Everything is a chance.
That way you can
roll
blame me.
above 15.
Nah.
Roll above what?
Roll above 15. There you go. Alright, so you guys, you trek through...
So you rolled a 75. All of your
the
horses
veneer
are
of
dead.
dead men, and you make it back to your camp. Your horses are a little antsy, but they are where you left them.
Excellent.
Let's go ahead and... I'm going to roll for Aaron. Otherwise, y'all aren't going to have enough people to do all the travel rolls. Okay. So overland travel. We need to do scouting, navigating, foraging, and cooking.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and see what the base DC is for the challenge though.
Daddy, I didn't even have to travel 1,000. I just traveled like 800 meters away.
Awesome.
And I unlocked the gun rack.
Good job, buddy.
He is so fucking excited. I love it.
I mean, it's a fucking gun wrap, bro.
Hello? No. Did you get me a Mountain Dew? No, probably not. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll probably make some coffee here in a minute. Alright. Love you too. Bye. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Can you show me how to get the email? Because I don't really know how to do it. Like, can you read the mission to get the email?
Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I'm in the middle of a game. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Come out here when you need to.
I will come out there in a minute.
Because I really want to get the emo too.
Oh no.
Because I have the pickaxe and the.
Okay. Hey, I'll be out there in a minute. I'm trying to play. All right. Go play. I'll be out in a minute.
But you don't understand, Trey.
I'm trying to
Really,
get the emo.
really wants the goddamn emote.
Emotes are important.
They are.
Okay. So we are traveling 16 hexes. That makes our base DC 26. So let's go ahead. Who is scouting?
I think I normally do that, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yo,
I'm sharing that to y'all.
because you're a ranger.
Survival?
Yes. Wisdom survival if you're proficient. Otherwise, it's a D20. And rangers get a +5.
Oh, +5.
Okay, so 18. So success. Add 2
Boom.
to the random encounter roll if we have to make one. And we're going to reduce the skill challenge by 1. So that puts us at 25. DC.
25. There's not even that many skills.
Alright, who is navigating? I think Aaron usually
That
does
is normally
navigate.
Aaron. Yeah.
Okay, let me roll for him. So, 13. Navigation's gonna be a failure. Failure results in the party getting lost. We're gonna add 1 day to the travel time, but we're not going to increase the skill challenge DC. So I think we were moving 2 days. 2 hexes per day with the horses. You guys have a wagon. I'm going to say that's going to add 1 day, and then I'm going to add a day depending on how well you do with your cooking roll. Well, actually, your foraging roll.
Kill it.
People may not be eating.
Wait, hey, Daddy.
Yep.
You actually
We're,
show me how to get the glider first, then the emo.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, 'cause-
Was it? I was
the
trying to
glider
remember.
is
Is that
actually
animal
really
handling, or was I using
sick.
perception on that?
It's survival.
Here,
Was it
Yeah,
survival?
But there's
Okay.
there's no way I'm doing the K because the K is so hard. Like you have to snipe,
Okay, buddy. I'll
like
be
you
out
have
in
to
a minute.
snipe
Christ.
somebody while you're
Rolls are shit
crouching. That's
today.
so hard.
Yep, I'll be out in a minute. Okay. 11. 4 was a failure. Okay, no bonus to the cooking check.
Come on.
Well, I get a +10, so that's good. Thank God for that. Huh?
Yeah, because that didn't help you at all.
No, you really didn't. So. Well, thank God it's a 20 with the +10. Jesus Christ.
Alright, everybody who has 1.5 rations, remove 1.5 rations from your inventory. If you cannot, you're immediately exhausted.
Sure, I have that.
No, I just have 1 ration.
Okay.
So wait, why
Kay
is it
has
1.5
2,
rations, Trey?
Because you failed the cooking roll.
No, I get a +10 because I have cooking. So,
Oh, that was a 20. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Ignore that. You're fed at 1 ration, so everybody remove 1 ration.
I only have a half a ration. Can somebody spare half a rabbit?
You sure?
I just removed it. It was only 1/2. Oh, that was a weight. I'm sorry. I had one.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should-
No, rations take up a half a
Yeah.
slot.
Gotcha. No, okay. So I just removed 1 ration.
Okay.
That was all I had.
Kate removed 1 ration.
I'm removing one
I
now.
don't know if Otter has one or not.
I think we all had one, because I only have one too.
Isn't Otter full from eating orcs?
I mean, true.
If he has one, I'll give it to his sister. Or his mother, rather.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I have a problem.
Ow. He has no rations.
Can we? I guess we'll steal one from Aaron. He doesn't seem to be arguing or putting up a fight.
Aaron's okay with sharing.
Yeah, bro. Like, totally. Come have a
Yeah.
ration with me,
Don't
bro.
even worry about it, bro.
I got you, man.
I'll feed it. I'll chew it out and then put it in your mouth if you'd like me to, bro.
And I'm a big fan of like the puppy dog thing, yo.
Stop interrupting me, okay? You're breaking my train of thought. I'm trying to focus, alright?
Hey, John.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna need you to not fail anymore.
yeah, seriously. Listen, man. I know promises. My rolls I should have gotten in here earlier and started rolling. Get to warm up. Get the dice to heat up a little because they are cold as ice right now.
I'm a
So
dummy. I'm like,
our
who's that
skill
person who doesn't have their
challenge will
camera on?
commence now.
It's me.
It's you, asshole.
Base DC calculated. So the DC for the skill challenge is 25. It is a medium challenge, so you need 12 successes versus 4 failures. If you accumulate 4 failures before 12 successes, we're going to roll on an encounter table, and then we will move to the battle map. So let's go ahead, and who wants to start first? Remember, skill challenge, you can only use each skill once. Use of the skill is the best use of it during this travel period.
And what is the DC you said?
25.
25?
You guys failed like,
Shit.
all of your rolls.
No, we had
But
2
it's-
successes.
We had one failure.
It's a like
Yeah, y'all never mind. 24. Y'all succeeded on the cooking check.
All right, 24.
so wait. So now we have to roll 12
You have to get
24s
12 successes. Yep.
over 24.
So
Not
we're gonna have an
happening.
encounter. We're
I'll
having
start
an
it.
encounter.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
fine.
start us out. Let's go. I'll go with survival. Not happening. We're in trouble, guys.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna go with athletics. Hey, yeah.
Do we get 1 success?
All right.
Is the
let's-
question.
I'm gonna use my investigation skills to figure out why everyone's being so dumb.
You're
And
not
I-
sure.
Still not good enough.
I'm close though.
Yeah.
I've almost figured it
Those
out.
only count the horseshoes and hand grenades, brother.
I'm gonna hide in the shadows and creep around at night to make sure that we're not being followed.
and
You're
we're
not.
being
No,
followed,
you're not.
which is why we
Son of a bitch.
let's go ahead. And,
I'm gonna yell at everybody. Oh wait, that was 4. Yeah,
That was
okay.
4.
Yeah.
We're done.
All right. Well, that was quick. Let's take a 5-minute break so I can build an encounter, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
We may.
Uh,
I mean, I don't know if we want to wait for Aaron for the encounter.
I can play him, or one of us can
We
play him. It's
yeah,
fine.
okay. It'll probably only be like a round or 2 that we need to play him.
Yeah.
Let's roll on the encounter table.
Real quick question. How I'm reading a bunch of different shit, and Trey, I apologize. I forgot to tell you which animal I'm taking. So I see you gave me bear, which is fine. That's my bad. But for some reason, what is the instinctive pounce? Like, how does that ruled? Because I'm reading like 15 different forums, and I've learned 15 different things.
let me take a look.
Because it's under the Tosh's. It was one of the optional ones I get, and it's like you can use half of your movement to pounce, but what the fuck does that actually mean?
As part of your bonus action you take to enter rage, you can move up to half your speed.
There you go.
So does that mean I have my regular motion or movement of 40 plus an additional 15 while I'm raging?
No. When you initially enter rage,
Right.
so
That's what I'm saying.
so like
if I
the
go
first round,
I get
Right.
15 feet plus 40.
yeah, because the
Holy
15
shit.
feet is part of the. It becomes part of the bonus action
Of the
your
rage.
But it only
Holy
happens.
fuck.
It only happens the round that you.
Right.
enter
Right.
rage.
The very first. Okay. But holy shit.
That's your
God,
pounce.
You're
So
damn.
your
barbarian
rage.
charge now.
What'd you say, Trey? I'm sorry.
You can charge now.
Yeah. Jesus. Love it. That's awesome. What a cool visual.
Random encounter. Okay. Chris, roll on the random encounter table at +2.
If I click +2, does it?
You see where it says custom, and then there's a 0 there. I think if you
Up
put
it.
in 2 there, you can add 2 to the roll.
I cannot update it.
Oh, can you not?
Yeah, it won't let me update that. Also,
Well-
it just gave me an error when I rolled. Didn't we establish you have to roll on the tables within tables table?
Yeah.
Also, this is going to be interesting because all of our character sheets are already leveled up.
Yeah, we'll just roll with it.
Like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
So, all right. So we're just gonna.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Don't second guess it. He's about to kill us anyway, so don't fucking second guess it. Else we'll go down swinging.
So, as you guys are moving along the road, you come across a band of goblins being run by an overseer, and they're trying to uproot a tree probably about 60 feet away from the path. You do have the drop on them, so it would seem. So I'm going to give you guys, I guess, the surprise round, so you can move
Nice.
and take your actions this first round, and they will not act.
Hell yeah. Brennus nudges Susu and Bartleby, and he goes, "Those ears look a lot like the other ears." We're getting paid tonight, boys. I say quietly. I say very quietly.
Very, very quietly.
Very quietly. I basically whisper.
Brennus does ASMR.
Here's the thing. Dude, I find those so creepy. I can't explain it. Like the nails on the thing. Like why? Why do I want to hear that? I don't want to hear that.
I thought it was all whisper.
No, I literally turned one on where she was like making like clicking sounds with her mouth and then like scratching it with like the mic with her fingernails. And I'm like, how is that a thing? How's that a thing that I like that people are just like, you know what? Let's listen to that. That sounds fantastic. No, thank you.
People like it.
Nope. No people like that.
Daddy, Mommy's here.
Horny children.
Mommy's here.
Okay, awesome. Mommy's here.
She can get the emote.
Always a fan of the Witcher music.
Oh. Oh, we about to witch some stuff. Some stuff's about to get witched.
Oh, you know what? I should probably go into, listen together.
Geralt. What did you dream about, Geralt?
Ooh.
So, let me know when y'all have got that map open.
I have the map, but I do not see Brennus. There he is. That's him now.
Alright, so y'all get one free round, so y'all can go ahead and, I guess no particular order, just tell me what y'all are planning on doing.
So, now that I see what's going on, can you explain the situation again? They are
So,
practicing at the summoning circle?
there appears to be like almost kind of a rest area directly to the east of you there. And there are goblins that look to be uprooting trees around this rest area for reasons unknown. But there's 4 goblins, and there's a overseer with a whip, cracking a whip on him, and kind of telling him, "Put your back into it." And they do not appear to notice you, at least not yet.
Are these black things? Do they do line of sight?
Yeah, so those are like pillars.
Okay. I just want to be done with this, so I'm gonna just cast Fireball at them.
Works for me.
Well, this escalated quickly.
I'm going to,
You don't want to talk about it?
I'm gonna pounce, and I'm gonna go right for the commander, but I'm gonna be on the back side of the commander, so Bartleby should still be able to fireball and me not be in his way whatsoever. And as I'm doing, I'm gonna be raging, obviously, to get that extra 15. But do you want me to move my character where I want to go, or is me just telling you good enough?
Here, I just rolled initiative. Brennis, you're at the top of the order for the group, so you can go ahead and go.
Okay, so I'm gonna bound while raging over to here. I'm going to target. Did that target him? I can't tell. There it goes.
Hey Trey, can you let me into Watch Together? It's not letting me.
So I rushed, and then now I'm going to use great weapons, and so I'm rolling with advantage, but a -5 to see if I get the +10.
Okay. Just hit
I don't
the
know if there's an
-5.
easier way to
Adding it,
fucking
I'll
say
give it
that,
a
but yeah,
Roman
I'm rolling at
versus
advantage
Goldberg
because now
match.
everything has
Like,
advantage against me.
They've been doing this
But
for
I'm
damn near
also,
2 years.
if I
Y'all
hit because
remember
of great weapons,
when
then I get
Roman
an extra
couldn't do
10
it
on my
because of-
damage roll.
Well, here, you can
I got
you
it
can
on
apply
there.
advantage and -5. So go ahead
Yep.
and just make your attack.
Okay. Oh yeah,
That's a hit.
21.
Yep.
All right. So this will be a +10. So can I, under the modifier, do I just put 10 on there?
Yeah. Well, wait, are you talking damage or?
Yeah, because I hit, so it's a +10.
Okay, I think that's something I'll. You know, go ahead and add that to the modifier. See if it'll
work?
add it
Okay.
to your thing. Yeah.
So
Looks like
it was a
okay,
14
cool.
+10. Yeah, it did it.
Okay,
25.
Cool. All right, that's good to know. Yeah, describe your killing blow.
So I bound over gleefully, and I just take my axe and I just take his head off. Just like I'm just so happy to be fighting again, and I just take his head off, and his head flies in the air, and I catch it, and I take my teeth and I bite the ears off both sides, and I look at the rest of them and I say, "Oh boys, you are fucked," and then I throw the head down. And then I'm gonna, with my next attack, I'm going to attack this little bitch over here. There we go. Same thing. That's a nat 20.
Roll to confirm.
Is that just a base 20, right?
No, roll your attack again.
Oh shit, I rolled its base.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Roll attack again?
Yeah.
So it has the modifiers? Okay.
+3 will be a 9.
It's +8.
Oh, +8. Well, but
that's a
you would
hit.
take the -5 on that one too, right?
Yeah, it would be. So it's a.
On the nat, I'm not on the natty confirm.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Well-
confirming my nat at this point.
Yeah, but it's
So is that 23 -5 then?
yes, because it's the same roll, John.
Okay, so
yeah.
18. Okay, 18 still a hit, so that's confirmed critical. So you're doing
Okay.
max weapon damage. Then roll your weapon damage again.
Okay, so just roll with the +10 on it.
Well, no, just roll your standard weapon damage. Your initial damage is max die +10.
Okay. All right, so we're doing the great weapons on the +10, but what about brutal critical?
What is that?
We don't need to get into it right now. It's a shit ton of damage. Like I got a half orc that does a fuck ton of damage. Because anytime he crits, he does an additional whatever damage.
It's a goblin.
No, go
Yeah,
ahead and roll that
he's
hit.
dead. Well, I don't know how to roll it.
Well, what does brutal critical do?
Hang on, I'll read it. Where is it? I'm sorry, under abilities, I think. Reckless attack.
I don't see brutal critical anywhere. Is that part of your totem?
No, it's part of being half orc. Hang on, I'm pulling it up on because I don't see it on there either. And I might be calling it the wrong thing. Hang on.
Savage attacks.
Relentless endurance and savage attack. When you score a critical roll, roll one of the weapon's dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage. So there it is, savage attack.
All right, so you did maximum damage. Roll your damage and roll it again. So you're rolling your damage die 3 times. You're only applying the +10 to the initial one.
Okay.
Okay, so 25 plus max damage +10.
So that'd be 22's max damage plus 10, right?
Yeah.
So
is that 47?
45.
45? So max damage is 22, right?
Isn't it? Oh, yeah, because it's 12. You're right. So it'd be 47.
Okay, yeah, 47 damage. Describe your killing blow, sir.
Again, this time Brent just brings his great axe and slams it down, like kind of like at the neck, but downwards, and like literally banana peels this guy, and then grabs the head as it's falling, twists it, and it's like, I told you guys you were fucked. And then that's my turn. Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't have the thing up. Hang on, so I can't push the down barrel. There we go. And that's it for me.
Bartleby, you're up, followed by Cade, then Susu.
Well, now I feel like I'm overkilling. But...
Well, there's 3 left.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's 3 left with the fucking fireball. But okay, that sounds like fun. Here comes. All right, so I do this. I cast. All right. Oh, how do I do a template?
You talking about doing like a circle or something?
Or, I guess, hang on.
Here, right click and select pointers, and then you've got like squares, circles, cones, and stuff in there.
It's a 20-foot. Radius. So from here, I can drop it like here. Right, that is. Wait, no, I need a 20. That's a big fucking radius. Well, you're raging, John. You'll be fine. No, hang on. I need to.
Do you have to burn me?
All right. So if I move here, which I haven't done before. Yeah. Shit. I can shoot it back. God damn it. I'm having a really hard time getting this pointer because it's right on the edge of the map and I keep clicking the edge of the map.
Well, you can,
There we go.
once you
There we
put
go.
it on the map, you can drag it around by the center of the circle. So like if you put a circle out, just draw a 20-foot radius, then you can drag it and reposition it.
That'll do. Right there.
That's a fireball's radius?
20-foot radius, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me finish this combat encounter. Okay?
And then-
he's about to kill them all.
Do I need to, and I forget, how do I shift click?
Yeah, shift. Or no, control.
Huh?
Control click.
What?
They're gonna watch the Modern Family, so can you just come upstairs and show me?
Okay.
Have your sister go through and read it to you, please.
And then I roll save, right?
Holy shit, Goblin 3's got some decks in him.
Okay, so and then I hit the damage. So it's 23. So I don't know if that did it right, Trey.
They're all knocked, bro. It says they're all knocked.
Right.
Yeah, so
but-
it halved the damage to Goblin 3 because he succeeded.
Okay.
So it
So
dealt
did do
11
it.
to him.
It did it right. Awesome.
Describe your killing blow as you annihilate the rest of the group.
Barnaby's just like, Susu, fire. And he just throws the fireball out, and things die, and he goes, see? Could have killed the troll.
Susu watches and then just takes his bow and just puts it back on his back. Turns around and walks back towards the front of the cart.
Brennus is going to decapitate all of these, or sorry, cut the ears off of the remaining 3, and so we should have, what? There was 5 total?
The ears on these goblins have been thoroughly incinerated to the point that you are not going to get any money for them.
What if I show Never mind. Fine. Okay. I tried.
They
I
don't
got
want
4.
slightly charred?
I got 4. You fucking incinerated them, dude. They turned to ash.
Alright.
God damn it, I didn't realize it was that big of a ball. Jesus.
Back
Fireball.
to Overland
Fireball's a
travel.
fun spell.
I'm going to say y'all got 2 days
For
of
one
travel
person,
in,
anyway.
So that's 4 hexes. So now we got to travel 6. That's going to give us a base DC of 22.
FML.
Alright. And let's go ahead and do it again.
We're good
Traveling
to close
is
this map
hard.
out, correct?
Do what?
We're good to close this map out, right?
Yeah, you can close it.
Okay.
Alright, scouting. Who's scouting? That's
Can I do it?
Hey!
That's a fucking success.
Oh my god! Susu's pissed that he wasn't able to do anything
That's
in
right.
combat. He's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna scout the shit out
Fine,
of this.
guys. I'll look out over the horizon. Thanks.
Describe something interesting that Susu sees during his scouting.
As we are passing through an area with hills on the side, he notices off in the distance across one of the valleys, like 2 very large black obelisks standing up on just over the side of the valley, like the mountainside, and swears that he saw lightning streak across the 2 of them and shoot up towards the sky. But I'll stop and I'll look there for a second, and it doesn't happen again, so I'll just move on.
Very good. As you move past these obelisks, a slight breeze seems to pick up coming off the coast and heading inland, and you get a very like salty sea air smell that kind of wafts over the high road as you're traveling north during the afternoon hours. All right, navigating. We're gonna move on to Cade. Boom. Cade's navigation is fairly simple as you guys are staying on the main path mostly. As the evening starts to approach, you come across a small copse of cedar trees in a kind of a marshy area near the coast. And just before making camp for the evening, a strong smell of decay kind of wafts over the party, and Otter actually in wolf form finds a carcass of a freshly killed deer, not more than maybe 2 or 3 days old, but nothing else of import during this day's travel. Let's go ahead and roll foraging. Being this close to the coast with the wind sweeping through, that doesn't really give much for greenery to take purchase in, and you're unsuccessful in finding anything to supplement the group's dwindling rations. And just as the group starts to make camp for the night, let's go ahead and make a cooking roll.
Yep.
Successful. Alright, you are able to successfully feed the group on one ration. Everybody remove one ration from your inventory.
Yeah, I'm exhausted now. Thanks, John.
And that is going to add 1 day to travel. So we're now at +2 days. I think initial travel time was 6, so we're up to 8. As you guys make camp for the night, one of you is going to have some very vivid dreams.
Oh, before we make camp for the evening, or as we make camp, since we're rolling with the new spells and everything, I'm gonna cast the 2 spells I have prepared: Fireball and Liam's Tiny Hut. So I'm gonna cast Liam's Tiny Hut for us to be in, which provides us basically, a good shelter that no one can come into.
Okay.
Except for us. We can walk in and out as we want. It lasts for 8 hours. And, magic can't be cast in or out of it.
Alright. As you guys settle down for the night, are you going to keep a watch even though you're in the tiny hut, or is everybody going to go to sleep?
Yeah, we can still keep watch, definitely.
Okay. Who is taking first watch? Reminder, a full night's sleep here is only 6 hours, so 2 of you can stay up together if you want to.
I'll stay up for first watch.
Okay. Oh, you're muted, John.
We can do 2 people at a time.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll stay up with Bartleby for first watch.
Okay. What do you 2 discuss?
Dude, I can cook anything, but I have to have something to cook. Just
And
FYI.
listen, I am trying my fucking damnedest. If I would have known that, I would have grabbed us some barbecued fucking goblin that you laid up, and we would have just eaten that shit.
Goblin jerky?
I mean, it would have been better than nothing.
That's true. That's true.
But I mean, unfortunately, I can't even find any damn berries, man, let alone fucking meat. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better tomorrow.
You know what? Tomorrow, it's partly. I'll have Gloomfeather help you tomorrow.
That'd be great. God knows I need it.
So don't forget.
As you guys are conversing, Susu, you wake with a start from a very vivid nightmare of fire and toiling slaves, and they appear to be building an enormous black spire high into the sky.
Okay.
The next morning, we are breaking camp, and we're going ahead and move into the skill challenge. We had 3 successes. That's going to give us a DC of 19. Alright, same rules apply. You can only use each skill once. Who wants to go first?
So, if we didn't have a ration, we're on exhaustion, so disadvantage now? Is that how we're playing it?
Oh shit, I should have given you my fucking last ration.
Skill checks are at disadvantage.
Oh boy. I guess I will.
Fuck, I didn't know that, my bad.
So we're rolling skill checks now, or we're rolling overland travel again?
This is skill checks. We're doing the skill challenge portion.
Someone else go first.
I'll go first. I will investigate the bottom of my chef's gear. See if there's anything in there.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just have an encounter, Trey. Fuck.
I'm going to use my athletics and try to train with my axe a little bit to just get ready for whatever's about to come.
Nice.
That's
Hey, I
success.
succeeded with the fucking disadvantage. Hell yeah.
There you go.
How many do we need? We need 12 still, right?
We have dropped the difficulty for the challenge down to easy, so now you need 8 successes before you get 4 failures.
Okay.
So we've used investigation and athletics.
Going through, I will use the survival skills to try and direct us around the oncoming storm.
Alrighty.
Oh,
That's successful.
fuck you, hunger. Fuck you.
Alright, here, I'll roll for Aaron. Aaron is going to make an insight check in order to make sure that the shortcut that he is taking you guys on is actually a shortcut.
There's no way he succeeds on this because there's no way.
Nope.
Yeah. He definitely took us down a non-shortcut shortcut. It's fucking.
Guys,
Fucking
it's more
Cade.
scenic this way.
He takes a nice fat draw off the blunt he's got in his mouth. Says, hey, I think this is a shortcut, guys.
No,
Follow
guys.
me, dude.
You walk towards the sun to go north.
Susu, did you tell anybody about your dream?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
If you would like to, you can.
I will say, guys, I think I know why they were lifting up those trees. They were
yeah?
building a black obelisk. I saw them.
I
And
will-
then I saw them die because of a fireball. And then I'll just stare at fucking Bartleby.
I will use my my Arcana to see if I can my skill in Arcana to see if I can help
And-
calm Susu down from his bad dream.
And next time they show up, I'm going to tell them they're haunting the wrong fucking one of us.
God damn it! Dropped a 19.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to tell them it's you, in case that wasn't clear. I'm going to tell them
Okay.
to haunt you.
No, it's cool, man. I get it. I get it.
As you guys are continuing down the road, you run into probably a traveling merchant's caravan headed south. They say they're headed towards Waterdeep, but Otter stops to converse with him. He's going to make a persuasion check to see if he can gather any information on the road ahead since they recently passed.
Can we also see if they have any food or rations that we can buy from them?
He will roll that into his... okay. He's going to use persuasion to see if he can gather any information. He's rolling at disadvantage because his face is carved up. If one of y'all want to try to use a... Well, here, I'll wrap that into the persuasion here. Or do y'all want to roll for it? What do y'all want to roll for that?
Every one of you have
One
a
of
better
you guys should
persuasion.
roll.
I have 0.
My persuasion is a straight 20.
Yes.
Mine's a
I will-
negative 2.
I will help. Can I help Otter so he can at least roll normal?
Sure, I'll say that. They're going to look at you mostly while he talks because his face is so hideous, and Cade will intimidate them into giving you guys some rations. So
Oh, double
let's go and
help.
roll
Nice.
the persuasion first. And he is unsuccessful.
That should be an advantage. Oh, because it's normal. Fuck. All right. Go, Cade.
Disadvantage hurts, man. Exhaustion's no
I'm
fun.
going to see if Cade can get some rations out of him, then we're going to roll on the encounter table.
So much encounter. So little time.
Cade is not quite his intimidating self. He hit a little bit too much of the ganja and just kind of starts laughing and zoning out. And with that, we're going to roll on the encounter table. So Chris succeeded on his roll, so we will roll at +2.
Let's have some beasts. Come on. Give us some beasts.
At this point, we're gonna eat whatever it is.
That's wild animals. Can we get some wild animals? Like a
We're eating-
herd of elk that are just
We are-
enraged for some
We are
reason. That would
eating
be great.
everything. More orcs, please. Tasty.
I mean, those horses are starting to look tasty too.
Yeah, we might be taking out one of these horses.
Oh, it's just a fucking broken gear. God damn it.
All right. So
many-
you
so much
guys
digging.
encounter.
Everyone's digging on this road. What the fuck?
So you guys encounter some bandits on the high road as you're headed north, and they are currently digging what looks to be a pit, possibly for some sort of trap setup in the future. But their shovel has broken, so they're taking a break, and it appears to be coming right around a bend in the road. So you see them right when they see you. So there's not going to be any surprise around here. So give me a moment to set this up, and then we'll roll it out.
I'm gonna do the stop and look at them thing, and then they look at me thing, and then be like, maybe they didn't see me. Oh no, they saw me. Are we gonna do this? Are we doing it, guys? Like, you sure? Sure, bandits?
Brennis is basically just like, guys, when I scream, I can run really fast.
Watch this.
Watch this.
How do I upcast in this system?
Can you upcast Fireball?
I could upcast
Oh
Fireball.
my god.
I was not thinking of upcasting
Holy
Fireball.
fuck. When you upcast, is that just one more D6 or is that multiple more D6s?
It's just one more.
Okay.
I have an awesome idea for a character, guys.
Really?
An arcane spellcaster who, once they hit level 3 spells, doesn't take Fireball.
That sounds like you nerfed him to me.
Why would you do that?
Because he hates himself.
I mean,
Just,
why?
I mean, you know, it's like an achievement or something. I think you get the achievement award.
Pacifist.
I took
Didn't
Lehman's tiny
immediately
hut.
take Fireball.
I took Lehman's tiny hut. That's a group utility spell.
Yeah, you took it because you knew I'm never going to cast this because I'm always going to use the spell slot to cast Fireball.
I have 2 level 3 spell slots. I cast it last night.
Only because you only got to cast 1 Fireball. If it had gone a second round, you know what you would have done? Casted a second Fireball.
I'm sorry. Should I? Okay. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean, I didn't
cast
say
Fire-
don't do
Until
it. I'm just saying.
Susu says it's okay, I won't cast Fireball. Not allowed to kill trolls. Not allowed to cast Fireball.
Yeah, Susu's doesn't really like the violence too much,
No one said you're not allowed to cast it. I just said don't pretend like you weren't going to cast it.
No, I heard you're not allowed to. That's what I heard.
All right. Do you guys see the map I just linked?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
There's a lot
understanding
of
the arrows.
arrows.
Yeah.
Okay. So the arrows are basically going to be half cover.
Okay.
If you look at the map, though, right above, like where it says 25, 15, 15 in the middle there, you can kind of make out a ridge. That's basically it's a switchback as you're going up the side of a mountain. So the only way to
Gotcha.
get at them is from the right-hand side of that ridge. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative for everybody.
So if we move down the ridge, they can attack us, but we can't attack them, basically.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Okay.
They all rolled 20s?
It rolled for all of them.
He only rolls 1.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So they are going to take up
Done.
points of cover. And they're going to start firing at you with bows.
Yay!
Find which one it is. All right, so directly north of you, Susu, where that little line is with a 10, that's a crops of bushes, and from out of those bushes flies a crossbow bolt, and it hits you square in the chest for 5 damage.
I will take the hit, and then I'll look at it, and then I'll just look over Barbie, and I'll say, "Cast the fucking Fireball!" And I'll whip it out.
The guys on top are behind that ridge, right?
Yeah, so they have half cover. They can shoot over at you, though.
Okay, they have half cover. Okay.
And number 2 peeks up and fires at you, Bartleby. And you're going to take 5 damage.
Guys, this one's going much differently. This is
Okay.
mucho different.
The unfortunate initiatives.
Okay, well, they roll fucking awful.
Yeah.
Everyone rolled 20.
From that same copse of bushes ahead of you, another bolt flies out and whizzes just past Cade's left shoulder and flies on down the side of the hill. Number 4 is going to target Rex. And that's going to be a hit. For 5 damage.
Okay. Did it already come off?
I think it downgraded.
Yeah,
to
it did.
3.
It did. Yep.
So it'll be 10.
Yeah, it'd be 10. Because I'm not raging yet.
Yeah. What's my distance here?
Why aren't you just walking around angry? What's wrong with you?
From the copse of bushes to the left of the one with the 10-foot mark on it, a bolt flies out towards you, Brennus, and sails right over your shoulder.
Guys, I think there's more than the 4 that we're aware of.
And you got another bolt flying out of that copse to the north there.
That's why we keep you around, Brennus. You're the brains of the group. You're the brains.
Number 7 is going to hold his position there, and 8 will hold position. Then we get to Susu, followed by Bartleby, Brennus, and Cade.
I'm going to, I guess, make my way up to here to see if I can get a better angle on the motherfuckers in the bush that shot me.
Give me a perception check.
If not, I'll just be standing right there next to them.
Dropped to 19, bro.
It hurts.
Alright, so you move up towards the bush, but you are not able to easily make out where your assailants were firing at you from.
Okay, well then I will. So if I stand over here, I have half cover from
Yes. So
everything
like 4
that's-
and 2 you would be firing at them. They do not have cover, but you would have cover against them. That's correct.
Would I also have cover from the ones to the north, 7 and 8?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll stand back over here. And I'm going to bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the number 4 guy. And then I'm going to attack him.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Plus. Oh,
Describe
plus
your
2.
killing,
so
2?
30, 15. Yeah,
Okay.
2 from the throwing weapon fighting style.
Okay, that's a killing blow. Go ahead and describe your killing blow.
So Susu takes a run up, and I'm like ready to fucking kill the guy who threw the bolt at me, and then I look and sees nothing but bushes, and it says motherfucker, and then I'll see the other guys, and my eyes will kind of quickly have like a glow to them as I aim for the bandit, and then I just grab a dagger in anger and throw it, stab him, and then I will stand around waiting to try and find these motherfuckers that are coming from the bushes.
All right.
It's not my turn, so I can't pass. Now I can pass.
Bartleby.
So you know what's really great about Fireball? It ignores fucking cover.
There you go.
So fuck these guys. So Trey, if you have, I mean, I guess you'll just have to tell me if I hit the guys that are in cover that we can't see. Not 25. It should be 20.
Sissy, I got the key.
Go for the guarantee, though.
Oh yeah. There.
You've got Brennis targeted currently.
How the hell do I have Brennis targeted? Oh, well, I definitely don't want to hit Brennis. That would suck.
Wow, 2 1s.
They might be able to roll high on initiative, but not so much.
So, did I catch any more?
We don't know.
Trey's like, no.
What's the DC?
The DC is 14.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
I did. It was 28.
28. Okay, so when you cast your fireball, you those of you watching, you see a loud and very bright explosion engulf the side of the switchback on the mountain here, and then from the copse of bushes directly to the north, there's 2 guys come screaming and rolling down the side of the hill there, and as they land at the bottom, they're dead where they fall. And these 5 dudes are dead.
If the rest of you want to come out and surrender, we'll let you do that in exchange for any food you may have.
After I shoot one of the motherfuckers in the leg with a bolt.
After your proclamation, Susu, you hear in the bush directly next to you, 2 guys start whispering, obviously in argumentation.
No, he said he's going to throw a bolt on us. Okay, so one of us is going to get taking the bolt. It's going to be you. No, fuck you. I'm not taking the bolt. You go take the bolt. I'm going to give him my food.
And with that, 2 guys drop bows. They stand up with both hands in the air, and one of them looks at you, Susu. He says, "Okay, he and I rock, paper, scissors. I lost. I guess I'm taking the bolt."
I'll walk up to him. Is he holding a crossbow?
No, he dropped his crossbow on the ground, and he currently has both hands in the air.
Pick up the crossbow, and I'll grab one of the bolts from his fucking quiver, and I'll load it into the crossbow. And then I'll stare at him for a second, and then I'll take the butt of the crossbow, and I'll flat and just sock him right across the face. And then I'll fucking throw the crossbow away. And I'll be like, that shit hurts!
At this point, Brennis is gonna come up with his great axe and just gently place it. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Chris.
No, you go ahead.
I was saying I'm gonna put it on the shoulder of the one that's not fucking unconscious right now, and say, "So here's the deal. We're hungry. I would like all your food and any of the stores you've got, because I'm sure you guys have knocked over quite a bit. I don't want all your treasure. I just want your food.
Get this axe in.
Or I'm gonna put this axe
We
inside of you."
We also want the treasure. There's an angry dragon.
I'm
he
gonna
looks at
get
you,
it.
And
You
after
gotta
your
show us
request,
the
he
store.
starts trembling. He says, "Buddy, I hate to break it to you, but your buddy just blew up all of our food stores."
Nice one, Bartleby. And so, can I was like, so you don't have any food on you?
He pulls out 2 days worth of trail rations and a coin pouch that has 10 silver pieces, 5 copper pieces, and 1 gold.
What about your unconscious friend?
Probably about the same as me.
We take it all.
Well, 4 is better than nothing.
Yeah. And can we search the?
It's all cooked.
And so it just disintegrates. Like, is it still cooking? Like, is there still fire, or is it just like an explosion and that's it? Like, I don't know how like fireball works.
I don't think there's like the whole area isn't engulfed in flames, but anything that was flammable has been incinerated.
Charred.
Been destroyed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Why you guys? Can we ask why they're on? Zeus or Burnus is like, so why are you guys out here in the first place?
He looks at you, kind of inquisitive. Bandits, duh.
I have a question. Just as out of curiosity, does Otter not have Goodberry?
I don't know. Is Otter here?
Well,
He was. You rolled for him.
he's been rolling for him.
Touche, Trey.
Is Otter here to tell us if he has Goodberry or not?
Oh, no.
Can give me control of Otter and I'll play him? Like,
Okay.
I like how we just all of this became Otter's fault. Because you didn't want to cast Goodberry, we had to kill 6 bandits and 7 goblins.
So Brenda says,
That's on you.
All right. You should be able to pull Otter out of the character selection. Hey, what's up, Goodell?
What's happening, friends?
"What's up, buddy?"
John,
We're
when
just-
did you get that accent? Have you used
I'm
that the
trying it
whole
out
time?
tonight. I'm trying it out tonight. No, it's he's gonna be kind of a Cockney. I'm thinking I was thinking about how Brennus would sound. So, yeah, that's where we're going right now. So Brennus is he goes, well, we are people of our word. So, take your unconscious, fucked up friend and get the fuck out of here.
Much appreciated, sir. Just so you know, there's another group of bandits about 2 miles up the road. There's a switchback, little copse of trees off to the right. If you take that path, you can go around them.
And then so Brennus is gonna flick 1 gold coin to him and say, "Thank you, sir."
Is there a map up right now, or am I good?
Here, let me see.
It's
Well,
about.
we're about to close it. Yeah, this is just a random encounter. We're doing the overland travel.
We
You guys
can't.
should
Our
get
rolls
back.
are shit, brother. We've
So-
had 2 already.
Yeah, as they're kind of like he's like hurrying to pick up his friend, and they're like trying to scurry off. Susu's gonna kind of like go grab the dagger from the friend he killed and kind of like be wiping it off on his shirt and start talking shop with the bandits and be like, so listen, the whole thing from the bushes works pretty well, but shit like this happens. So maybe what you want to try and do next time is like if like one guy's in looks like he's hurt or something, or 2 guys are trying to help each other in the road. And then as like the people come up, they will get closer to you first, and then you could like jump them. You want to hide as many guys at first though as possible. Like having 4 out doesn't really make, and he'll just like continue to walk along with him, kind of like chasing him away, trying to talk shop about banditry as they're like trying to
as
flee.
you're giving him advice, this isn't our first rodeo, but we were trying to get the wagon pit in place first. But fucking goddamn Clyde broke the shovel like a dumbass.
You gotta use that shit. Hit Clive with the shovel. He's the injured one. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, I suppose we could do the honey pot, but I don't know. Every time we try to get a woman to join the ranks, all they want to do is come out here and talk and fucking eat. They don't fucking want to do anything. I mean, you can't get the damsel in distress. I mean, it's just fucking. It's hard to find good help these days.
Am I
Huge
right,
mistake.
Kate?
Damsel in distress. Huge mistake.
Women
What you
proud.
do is you find a really like skinny elf, right? And then you just cover them up like they are a female. Like elf legs basically look the exact same as human female legs. It works every fucking time.
You just have to make sure they shave first.
I took all the money out of the party sheet, by the way, so you can. I can't delete it, but you can clear it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do our next bit of overland travel.
As we're starting to walk, I'll walk up to Brennus and I'll be like, "Do you want to switch? Do you want to look out and I'll find the food this time, or?"
okay.
You get the +10. I don't get a +10 because you're a ranger.
Yeah, but you can't find food.
Listen, here's the thing, alright, Susu. You can fucking go look ahead, and I'll find some goddamn food. Okay?
Will you actually find food this time?
Hey, I'll find fucking food.
Here's-
Okay?
Just so you're aware,
I found
looking
full
at your
bits,
ass.
didn't I? I found full bits just a second ago, didn't I?
No.
Yeah. Together. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have more food now than we did before? And was it because I asked the question? Yeah.
Okay, so if you find more bandits,
Yeah.
then we'll end up with more food.
Listen, we're probably gonna fight at least a couple more encounters, so we're gonna get plenty of food. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. Great. I'll go back to the front. Just find some fucking food.
Right.
Bros, where do you want me at?
You're navigating, as usual.
Yeah, you got us
Hell
lost because
yeah.
you smoked too much weed.
So am I rolling survival check?
Yeah, just a second. So you guys, after mop up, you head north. Just as the guy told you, there was another group of bandits setting up an ambush, and you guys were able to successfully navigate around that. When you break for the evening, you hear a very large carnivorous kind of plains animal kind of snarl and give out kind of a disembodied wail into the night, but nothing else seems to come of it.
That's
And,
a Gunderton.
Do what?
It's a Gunderton. That's what I tell the group.
A Gunderton. There you go. You guys sleep through the night, mostly uneventfully. Are you casting the tiny hut again, Bartleby?
Yes.
Okay.
Or, hear me out. There's some bushes and trees over there. You could burn them down with a fireball.
Hey, every time we do this, are we taking a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, so I should have done that anyways to reset my health and all that shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Otter, during the long rest tonight, he's going to change his prepared spell list because he just realized that he can cast Goodberry. So he'll have Goodberry in the morning.
Question, Trey. On my level up, did I get any more XP for that?
XP for what?
For leveling 2 levels?
Yeah, I've already updated everybody's current XP totals and then your XP to your next level.
Or not
once
XP,
we-
HP. HP,
no,
not XP.
once you guys get to
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter, that's when we'll go ahead and roll the HP.
Oh,
'cause
I thought you guys
technically
already did that.
haven't
My
leveled
fault.
yet. Yeah,
That's
no
my
worries.
fault. I thought
We'll
you
do that
already
in a
did.
bit. Alright, so you guys are able to actually have a decent breakfast after some good berries in the morning. When you wake up, Cade, you find a cluster of harmless beetles in your shoes. You have to dump them out and finish getting your armor and everything on. As you guys break camp, you start to head back out onto the trail. And let's go ahead and roll scouting.
So not
Yeah.
at disadvantage. We're not
No.
exhausted now.
Not at disadvantage now.
Oh shit. Well. Oh well. Doesn't fucking matter.
That
Fuck it.
works.
37.
I'll do it. I'll do it live.
37.
Alright, that is a successful scouting roll. Let's move on down to navigating. Aaron,
What did you drop?
I think you
My,
rolled
uh,
19.
He dropped a
Oh,
I'm
19.
not rolling advantage or anything, right?
No, it's
just a
disadvantage.
regular roll. Well, no, everybody is well rested and fed now, so you guys are good.
No,
you're
no,
not exhausted.
yeah, you gotta, or sorry, Aaron, you gotta roll from your skills box.
Yeah, roll your survival. That's cool. That is successful. So you're able to
Yay.
successfully keep everybody on the path. Let's go for foraging.
While scouting, I will be watching Brennus.
Wait,
wait.
wait.
Hang on.
Glim feather.
Brennis has Glimfeather helping him,
So I
he
get,
should roll that with advantage.
so I get one more.
Yeah, go again.
I will literally be
Oh my
pointing to
God.
every. I will literally be pointing to every fucking woodland creature that's within like a 6-foot radius.
And
of him.
Brennan sees none of them. He sees absolutely none of them.
And-
And
then
what
I'll
Bro,
else?
just-
Wasn't
I'll
it
you
just-
15?
said I was high. You said I was high.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
it 15?
Otter just shakes his head and goes, "Well, we'll just have Goodberry again tomorrow."
God damn it.
Guys, I understand what the problem is. Brennus, Sharpening your axe doesn't count as finding food.
Listen, right. I figured if I got good at slicing, that when I see something, I could slice it. But apparently, I got too busy, distracted, trying to learn how to slice.
Well, at least I can't critically fail.
That is
So-
true.
But that's alright, because we all had good berries this morning, so it doesn't matter. Yay for spells.
It's not like you can fucking cook any food anyways, because I don't have any.
Alright, so
That's why I critically failed. That's why I failed it. 'cause-
Why this shit?
He's so angry about the third day of you not bringing back food. He just literally grabs the pot and throws it off the trail into the fucking woods.
Alright, last skill challenge.
And then I used
here.
Mage Hand to bring it back because I need it.
DC is going to be 16. This is the easy challenge, so 8 successes before you get 4 failures. Who wants to go first?
I will not go first.
Fuck.
He said 15? Oh no, he said 16. God damn it.
16.
Johnny, you running athletics?
I was going to, if that's
Go
okay.
for it. I'll run insight.
Alright, I'm gonna do athletics again. Brennis is moving tree branches and things out of the pathway to try to make us go faster.
Successful.
I look over at Susu and I say, I might not be able to find animals, but at least I can do my daily job.
Thank God.
All right, we're 2-1.
Wait,
Bartleby.
I don't know if I trust this shortcut again. Remember what happened last time?
Bartleby is going to quiz Brennis on the difference between sticks that he sees on the ground and animals that he can kill. That will be my investigation roll.
Hey!
Nice. We got 3 and 1.
Otter. Hang on, I can roll for Otter too. Otter is going. Did anybody roll perception?
No, not yet.
All right, so Otter is also going to start pointing out like things that they can eat to Brennis.
Oh.
But he's no better at it than Brennis is, apparently.
As a wolf, he can't
He's
even.
not in.
We
No, wait, no.
used-
He's in wolf form, so he gets. Oh, no, he's not in wolf form. I'm not gonna do that. I should have put him in wolf form first, and then he would have gotten an advantage. Damn
we
it!
have not used nature yet, right?
No.
Okay.
Ah.
So I will start going down the list of things that are available to kill and eat in this region. Unfortunately, my mind has gone blank.
So we have 3 failures and 3
Three
successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 successes, right?
No,
3. We got 3.
Oh, okay.
And we need 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on and count. I told you we're gonna get food for the second
What are
time.
you
Alright.
rolling, John?
I'm gonna roll an intimidation because if Susu is trying to get all mouthy with me, I'm gonna point out that he doesn't know how to do any of his daily tasks, so I might be failing on the food, but I would like to see him stick some more knives into people on a regular basis. And I don't intimidate him at all.
You know what? You know what? You stabby, 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 stabby.
And random encounter, here we come, food.
I like how he said this would be an easy one, and we failed it outright, basically.
Dude, he said it was an easy one last time. We're like, no, it's not.
This has
No,
been
no. Hold my beer.
I mean,
longest fucking travel ever.
How many plus days are we at now?
Three at
Statistically, even the easy challenges are impossible. Just
No, we have a 50-50 at least on those skill checks, right? Most of
Depending on yeah.
Uh,
Especially when you get to like the +6
The
to
first-
through 8.
yeah.
the first couple, yeah.
All
Well,
right, so
while you're
on to
setting
that.
it up, I'm gonna take a quick.
no, I don't mean
Oh,
that.
a quick
I don't
drink
mean
break.
that. I mean the.
well, no, you
Happy
guys
to
are only at 3
successes.
failures currently.
No, we're at
I
4.
thought we were at
Oh,
4.
you're at 4?
Survival was a 15.
Oh,
Perception
okay, yeah.
was a 9.
All right.
Nature was a
I
14.
didn't get survival.
Intimidation was a 6.
All right.
I'll be right back. I'm
Okay, I
gonna
haven't
AFK.
been doing the exhaustion rolls.
Oh no, wait, we're only at 3.
No,
Oh, we're
it
at
was
4.
a 16 DC. And he
Well,
did a survival right out of
meeting
the
is
gate.
beating.
No, yeah, no. Susu missed. Susu missed. Otter.
Otter
no.
missed.
Otter missed.
I missed.
Susu missed again, and then Brennus missed again.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
We're at 4.
We're just trying to build relationships with each other.
Okay. I'll do the exhaustion roll if we actually roll an encounter. Alright, so let's do this.
I mean, would we be exhausted even though we're resting nicely in a hut every night?
Yeah, so the this is supposed to be representative of overland travel. So even though you're resting and you're eating, you're still marching technically for 8 hours a day.
Even on horses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have our horses.
Yeah, we found
they were
it.
all dead,
We
right?
rolled good. That was one of the good rolls we had.
Nice.
There you go. No encounter.
Oh, hey. All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys are able to make it successfully up to Neverwinter.
Thank God.
Goodness.
Holy shit. 1 hour, 15 minutes,
Here's the
baby.
thing. We're all very relieved, but Trey's also very relieved.
Trey's like, Jesus. Trey,
How many goddamn encounters are we gonna have to roll?
Trey, we need to sit down and talk about overland travel rules.
Okay, y'all can roll higher than a fucking 14. I've seen y'all do it.
True.
No, no. The issue is more having to roll 8 successes before 4 failures.
Yeah, y'all can do it.
I mean, John's rolled like back to back 20s, so.
Okay. We're in Neverwinter. Let's just be in Neverwinter.
And I don't know, Trey, if this is gonna matter or not. If we're doing aspect of the bear, then cool, that's fine.
Well, no, you can pick whichever animal you want. I thought you did bear, because aren't you...
I did
don't
bear
you get-
totem.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought your totem was your aspect, though.
No, you can.
No, you can pick each one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so here's my question on this. Like when I'm looking at these, I only have 3 options.
Mhm.
But like there's the elk, and I didn't know if you were gonna allow that for hardcore because it doubles your travel speed of you and any companions within 60 feet of you. So I was gonna do that to expedite the overland travel. But I didn't know if.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't technically have that until you get to Neverwinter, though, because I went
Right,
and
it wouldn't
updated
have-
y'all's sheets, but y'all
Yeah, no, it
technically
wouldn't
aren't
have
trained
mattered
until
here.
after this. Yeah.
I
But
just
no,
didn't know
in
if
the
you
future,
wanted it
that
to
would.
interfere with overland travel in the future, or if that's why I only had the bear, eagle, and wolf. Like that's why I was gonna ask that.
You can take elk or whatever. Just it'll in the future when I'm rolling the overland travel, if y'all fail the skill challenge, technically it triggers an exhaustion roll, and the exhaustion roll is based on how many days you've been traveling. So that will help y'all with that.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
I mean,
we can do that.
and then the other one is wolf, which was the hunting thing, and now with how bad I did with the hunting,
Stick
Oh,
with elk. Stick with
yeah,
elk.
stick with elk. Okay. So just FYI, not that it changes. I think anything in this session, not really. Elk is the direction I'm gonna go, because then
Okay.
it'll double our overland speed.
Okay.
So from Neverwinter out, it'll just be doubled for anybody within 60 feet of me,
Okay.
which I would imagine our group would always be within.
I would say probably Susu scouting would be more than 60 feet in front of you.
Yeah, but I'm fucking fast as shit.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in front, and like I'm just saying, like as the caravan's moving. I mean, it's whatever you want to roll.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
we'll
if
figure
you-
it out. We'll
Yeah, I was
figure
gonna
it
say
out.
if you don't want me to do elk, then I'll do bear, like what we already have. But the elk, I think, made the most sense for overland if that's something that will be accepted in like the
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I need to make myself some coffee. Let's take a 10-minute break.
Cool.
Let's call it 12 minutes. Let's come back at 10:30.
Did we
That's
know
9:30
encounter?
your time, John. Huh?
Yeah, we know encountered, bro. We know
Whoa.
encountered.
Yeah.
Dude, I will say, man, I am super digging these random encounter tables. These have been cool tonight.
Yeah.
These are well done.
They are really cool.
All right.
Random encounters are great.
Those maps are pretty badass too.
How
man.
we get to the random encounters?
What do you mean? You don't think we did 12 successes and 4 before 4 failures?
So
We've done it.
I'm glad you like the random encounter table. I will tell you, there are some very high CR creatures on that random encounter table.
Ugh.
I'm
So you
sure.
guys have been getting lucky on your rolls so far.
I mean, and that's fine. I mean, and if that, I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
reasonable, right? That should happen. We
I-
shouldn't be. It shouldn't just be like we got another random encounter. Let's just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
fireball
yeah.
and move along. So,
High
but,
CR like trolls.
Like wyverns and shit.
Oh
Nice.
fuck! Nice. Okay.
Alrighty. All right. I'm gonna make some coffee. I'll be back
All
at
right.
10:30, and
All right.
we'll pick up there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey,
because
I got you.
right now Bear gives me the ability to carry a shit ton of more stuff, but Elk's gonna double our overland speed as long as he'll allow it. So I think that would help a shit ton, especially getting to
Is-
Green Dragon.
And I'm fairly certain. Hang on, because I think Liam should be a ritual, so I can cast that whenever.
Jim, we're gonna need your help with math tonight
Oh, goody.
because I don't remember how to do the health rolls. So I'm ASIing to 20 Constitution from 18, and
Okay.
Aaron is going to 18 from 17 because he had 17 strength and 17 con, so he's going 18 and 18 to give him a +4 on everything.
Had to get that extra point.
So I don't remember like how it goes back, like
Yeah,
the
'cause
additional health points, because it's whatever those
retro.
rules are. Yeah.
And Chris, are you there?
Yeah.
You agree with that, right? It's retro? Because by rules is written, it's retro. We gotta ask Trey.
Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing just 5e rules, it's
retro.
retro, but
I mean, with all the
It might
changes
be
too, I
different.
thought it was in Trey's hardcore. I thought it was retro as well.
It should be retro.
Okay.
Trey may say no. But,
Okay. Well,
uh,
if it's retro, then I'll need the calculation, and if not, then I guess it's just +5 on
okay,
whatever I roll.
So, all right. So
Should I take half the dice or should I roll it? It's a DC 12.
it's a D12.
I mean D12. Stupid idiot.
How? My storage is not full. I have fucking 100 gigabytes of storage Google Drive. My storage is not fucking full. What the hell are you talking about? Why is it not showing the way it should be showing? Hang on.
Might get some more drink too. I'll be right back.
How have you guys been this week? Did you have a good time?
Hang on.
Oh, by the way, Chris, I'll be out there in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna start looking at some areas.
oh yeah, I got your text. I was gonna respond, but I got busy today.
Hey, you're all good. No worries.
So yeah, I would check out like the downtown area inside the loop, and Crossroads are pretty good. Or the River Market.
Yes,
really
that's
good.
the one I was looking at today. I found a few over there that were not bad.
Yeah, River Market's a good area as well. There's a lot of stuff you can walk to. It's pretty affordable. So
Here's like you were saying last time. Anything there is like 300 less than what I currently pay anyway for the same size and probably a better area than I live anyway.
So, Aaron.
are you looking for like a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom?
Hang on 1 second.
Just a one. I don't need it to.
Aaron.
Oh, then you'll find basically nothing will be over 1,500 unless you get something super upscale.
Aaron, what's your
No.
con going to?
19.
All right. So,
Unless Trey already I think Trey already added the point, so it'll be 18.
yeah, okay. So it's 18.
Yep.
All right. And you're level what now?
Fighter 5. Fighter 5.
Okay. So you're getting +4, and then +4 from levels 1. So the backlog is +4. Then you're going to get a D12 or a D10 because you're a fighter +4 for your con. So you're going to get D10 +4 +4.
Damn. Okay. Nice.
Because that's the back end will be because you'll get 1 extra hit point per level. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll have a +4 because you're 18 now on your D10. So
Excellent. That means the dragon will take 2 hits to kill me, hopefully, instead of 1.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Exactly. But hopefully.
Bartleby gets a straight up D6, baby. Oh yeah.
That's because you're the inquisitor of the group.
Oh, I just roll that. Oh, I get 2 D6 actually because I have 2 levels.
Yeah, the area I was looking at was called the Landings at River Market off Delaware Street. Wasn't bad.
There you go. Bartleby. Oh, that was Otter. Well, whatever. That was for Bartleby. I have the wrong sheet clicked. I'm the wrong person clicked. But that was for Bartleby. I'm up to 23 hit points, guys. I am rocking and rolling.
You're just a little. You're not even that far behind me. I'm only at 29.
How do we do a long rest on this?
I think he has to trigger it.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. That's a good spot. So you're basically in the downtown area, and you're on what's the basically the streetcar line.
Okay.
It goes all up and down north-south Kansas City, and they're actually extending it to go even farther.
Nice.
So, if you go out and you go walking, you're gonna see homeless people, like, because you're gonna be living downtown,
It's kind of
but-
everywhere.
Yeah, but you're not in a dangerous area. Like there's no concern there. And that river market zone there's a lot of awesome outdoor space there, and it connects to a greenway that goes like all up and down the river.
Nice.
And there's like some little food stores and stuff right there, as well as every Saturday they have a huge city market, farmers market there where you can go and get like fresh produce and shit. So it's a really good area.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's definitely I think you'll really enjoy it. Like I said, if you want to be within like walking distance and you want to be like where stuff's at,
Yeah.
that's a really, really good location.
Yeah.
and there's
just
all
wanna
kinds
park
of
my
like
car unless I have to drive somewhere for work, and just walk everywhere. So I do
exactly
now.
yeah, and the streetcar is free and it runs till like 2 or 3 a.m. So if you like decide to go to like any of the party areas, you
Yeah.
can just fucking take the streetcar and shit. And but there's a lot of bars, like really cool bars in that area, and they just opened a new brewery like right
gotta
next to
find it.
you. So
I gotta find a Bill's bar when I get there. That's the first thing.
I don't know if there's a Bills bar. I know there's a Browns bar in that area, but I don't know if there's a Bills bar.
There usually is, pretty much everywhere.
I'm sure there is one, but Kansas everywhere is like fucking. You can't get away from the cheap shit though in Kansas City. It's
Apparently, there's a place called Al's Bar and Grill in Northland. I don't know where that is.
you would have to drive to get there. It's
I'm
like
not
the
going there
northern
then.
suburb.
Yeah, I'll find stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of just happy to get out of Chicago at this point.
Yeah.
It's gotten so expensive, and everything's gotten kind of ridiculous here. So
I mean, shit's climbing here too, but I'm nowhere near as bad. Plus, I hate to say it, but there's like less winter weather here
it's
than in
true.
Chicago. So
Plus, I work a lot with Missouri anyway, so that would be easier to get to Jeff City instead of having to drive from here to Jeff City.
yeah, when you're in town, Amy wants to see you too. So man, hit us up when you're in town,
Nice.
and we'll go.
How far out do you guys live from the city?
Oh, we're not. I mean, we're a couple minutes away. I
Nice.
mean, we're basically we're not in the downtown area anymore. We moved out in a house, but we're like less than a 5-minute drive to downtown, basically.
Excellent. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got a conference next week, or yeah, next week in Tampa, and then I'll come back. I gotta go to Michigan for something, and then the week after that, I'll be in Kansas City for the week. So
Yeah, hit us up. We'd love to take you out somewhere, or we can, like I said, we can help you, show you around if you want to see where everything's at.
yeah, that works. I appreciate it. Thanks for all your help.
No problem. And if you need anything like in transition, let us know. We can like show up for a walkthrough or something like that if you need it or whatever.
That I might take you up on. Um, Generally, I'm okay with doing the whole, they can just FaceTime me or whatever. I don't really care. But if it's an area where or if it's a company that doesn't do that, then I might ask
Yeah.
you to do that.
Like I can definitely vouch for the area, so you're fine with that. But yeah, if you want somebody to walk through the building or meet somebody to walk through the building, just let us know. I'd be happy to.
I appreciate that, man, a lot, actually. And I will, of course, compensate you for your time.
I only accept payment from friends and beer.
That's fine.
He likes little
Yeah,
dances, videos. You just send him little dances of you just doing a little
That's right,
jig.
yeah.
Look, bitch, I don't have a TikTok, but I make videos every day, so it's fine.
It's Instagram payments, what that's called.
Well, my Instagram's only Japanese, so good luck. But it'll be fun.
Yeah, fuck that. I only speak American, so
It's weird. Instagram's been such a good tool in learning to speak at Japanese. Because I meet all these random people and then just do like Facebook or whatever it's called, Instagram Live or whatever they're called. And they speak Japanese and then I learn from that. It's awesome.
I never thought of that, but that is super interesting. That you can I guess it does make it easier to be able to find somebody like a native speaker to talk with.
Yep. That's fun. Instead of, just talking to my grandmother. Who got hacked on her Facebook for the first time. So
Yeah.
it was sending it sends all the weird video things out. And she was like, "It wasn't me." I was like, "Grandma, it's not you. It's someone. You see, change your password."
If you only learn Japanese from your grandmother, you would only know, when are you having kids?
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Are you married yet?
Oh my god. Dude, every time I talk to her, she's like, I'm allowed to give you shit for it every time because I'm your grandma.
Yep. I'm never gonna be a great grandma. I'm gonna die before I
Like,
see my great
Grandma,
grandkids.
you got 5 other chances beyond me.
So I'm glad my brother had kids. I'm like, all right, I dodged the bullet. I'm done. Don't have to have them.
So, we'll see what happens. I'm a dude. As long as she's younger, it's fine. But yeah, I like that one that you looked at that I said. It was unbelievably cheap, and it was on like the 3rd floor, and it was only like 1,100 a month, and it's bigger than what I currently have.
So yeah, there's some really nice ones. I will say you may want to call if you haven't and be careful because Kansas City has a terrible problem of not advertising which units are low income controlled. So you may find
okay.
one that's restricted to like under like a certain amount of income, like under 50K income only or something like that.
Yeah,
And then
that's a problem
basically
here,
if you can't prove that you make less than that income, it's really weird. You
Yeah.
have to prove you make less than a certain income to get the fucking apartment.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't think that's one of them, but I know there is at least one building like cold storage in that area. It's called the cold storage. It's low income building. So just make sure, like, I would call before you do anything just to make sure that they're not income controlled.
I am glad you said that because there's a couple. I was looking here just in case I decided I want to stay, and all the ones they were, where I wanted to try to stay, the ones that were a little bit nicer, were all like that. They all income control, and I think the lowest that you could, or the income you had to have was like lower than 40K, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's like if you're single, no kids, you have to make less than like 45 or something, and if
Yeah.
you're like have a kid, you have to make like less than 60 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's weird because we went to a couple places and we tried to basically we like looked at a place and we are like, oh, okay, we'd like to apply, and they're like, okay, what's your income? And we're like, oh yeah, and they're like, okay, you make too much. And we're like, why didn't you tell us that before we fucking walked through
Did
the
all
damn
this
building?
work.
Yeah,
Okay. No, I'm glad you said that because if they're not as open about it, then
yeah,
that's definitely a huge question to ask, especially now.
they're terrible about it. They're as I think they don't want to like shame people into making them feel like they're like whatever. I don't know. Anyway, it's
I mean,
Midwest
yeah.
nice bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. We're not gonna tell you till it's too late.
Yeah,
When it's a minor inconvenience to everybody in the process.
just fucking dude, put a sign up or some shit.
Like even when you go on like advertisements, especially on the internet too, like you've been looking in the neighborhood and you won't know, and like you said, until you either get there or you call them and ask them about the actual unit itself.
Yeah, it's like it's rampant here, so be careful.
Okay.
Good call.
All right, you guys make it to Neverwinter. When you get back,
You're gonna make us roll another one.
what
I'm
is
tired of dealing with you.
the order of business going to be as far as, I guess, taking care of training, things like that? Who are y'all going to go see first?
I'll go last.
Ears? We gotta get rid
Well,
of these fucking ears.
I was gonna say, Cade and myself are training the lady, I can't remember her name, anyways, who gave us the deal on the ears. So
Okay,
kind of killed
Lorena.
two birds with one stone. Mm-hmm.
What's her
Okay.
name? Lorena?
Lorena.
Hale.
That's how much I hate her name.
And I'm gonna turn in those extra 4 ears that we had to.
Train with Lorena, but I also have to take her out on a date because we made it back and I told her I would. Gotta keep my
Sounds
word.
good to me.
Gotta see what
And
happens.
if you want to kick something in for the fact that we cleaned up the road from 2 groups of bandits, I mean,
Yeah,
we won't hate on that.
that's true, bro. You see what he did there?
I mean, we're just your like local making your roads safer band of adventurers.
We're just the mode out of this game.
All right, so she
We're the Sword Coast Department of Transportation at your service.
she says that she will pay you guys for the elimination of the bandits on the road.
Nice.
It's gonna be 10d10 plus 5 gold. So 58. So I'll add 58 gold.
I appreciate the ease of use here. I mean, or the ease of payment here. Don't even have to negotiate. No complaining.
It comes out of the Lord's Alliance coffers, so they're usually pretty, I guess, lenient on allowing us to pay out. Also, it's perks of being second in command for Daggone Neverember.
So 2 things. One, so what you're saying is the Lord Alliance they got stacks of coins.
They have decent sized coffers, but we've been having to dump a lot of it into rebuilding Neverwinter here lately, much to the chagrin of some of the other members of the Lord's Alliance. A lot of the funding for rebuilding Neverwinter and funding the Lord's Alliance in the north has actually come out of Neverember's pocket himself. So it's there are very few that actually pay their membership dues, as far as the other cities of the Sword Coast are concerned.
I mean, if you're looking for a collection service, I think we just started a business. But 2, Didn't Neverwinter like lose his status?
Mm, no.
No. Oh, okay. I thought I read something where he got ran out of town.
Well,
Maybe
no,
I'm
he
wrong.
left Waterdeep about a year ago and came here to the place of his
Oh.
birth. Some people like to badmouth him and say he was run out of town in Waterdeep, but it's everybody here knows that he made the decision to come home and you know take care of business where he was born and raised, and he came here to provide leadership in a time of chaos and turmoil after the cult of the dragon blew up the inkwell.
Okay. Okay. So he's like hometown folk hero around here.
Yeah, sort of an all shucks, all shucks, folksy blues hero with fat
Interesting.
stacks of cash and good lawyers.
So who doesn't like him? Who'd be spreading rumors around here?
You get other people vying for the Alagondar throne, fakes, you know, impersonators. They come along with, these, fake, forged writs of ancestry. Oh, I'm related to the Alagondars, fifth cousin on my mother's side who knew his grandfather. Just bullshit. Everybody knows Dagalt's the real deal.
Ah, I think I remember seeing Dagalt's papers. I think he was from Liechtenstein. Definitely a true place.
Yep. I agree.
Can I just say I love the Knight's Tale reference? Well done, sir.
Oh, Rick von Liechtenstein!
Oh, this is a fantastic chat. I appreciate it. That's good to know. This man, he sounds like a good man.
He is. Hopefully you'll be able to meet him someday. You do a little bit more work with us. Maybe I can get you some face-to-face. Dagalt's always looking for good, dependable people.
No. See, I've learned, here's management. You want to be right about here. One step down. You never want management to ever actually know your name. So, we're good working through you.
Oh, suit yourself.
Rennis, with a very serious and hurried attitude, is like, all right, we have the gold. We appreciate it. Me and Cade would like to trade now. And I hand the money over to Bartleby and say, as always, do what you do with it.
Very good. Well, obviously I'm a little booked up right now. Come back in the morning, bright and early, and we can get started on your continued training.
Sounds good.
Before Bartleby just wanders off with a stack of gold that's probably heavier than he is. I guess, do we need to distribute some money for living expenses? Room,
Yeah.
board,
Yeah.
wine, women, that sort of thing?
I have all my stuff covered because I'm a folk hero, but my main focus is going to be training. So you guys split it up however you want. The rest is the way I figured is going to end up going to the dragon.
Who the fuck knows you around here?
I made friends the last time I came here.
All right, so everybody.
I don't know if
just
you
got-
know this or not, but Rennis is a very extroverted individual.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean people like you.
Apparently, it
Oh, I got multiple invitations. I chose a nice, sweet old lady who's been putting me up ever since.
All right, so everybody just got 209 gold. I threw 209 on the donkey for the party, coffers, shared gold. If anybody wants to pull off of that, you can. I created a character for donkey. I can't remember how much he's got on him.
It wasn't much because we were using him to with
Yeah,
the
I
cart
think
and stuff.
It
But
says
since
it's
the
owned
cart,
by you, John. So if you need to check
Yep.
his inventory, you can open him up. Okay, what did we end up settling on as far as training costs? Okay.
Donkey.
Oh, I missed Donkey Face.
So Brennus and Cade need 20 days and 280 gold apiece to go from 3 to 5. Everybody else needs 20 days and 240 gold.
Do I even have enough for that?
You may pull some off of the donkey.
Oh, hi. How'd it go? Ooh, yeah, sorry, thanks.
We also have the Cloak of the Manta Ray on Donkey that we need to sell.
Well,
Um,
we can bring it to the dragon
Oh, that's right. Good pull. Good call.
before we kill the dragon.
Oh. I need
And then-
29 gold off donkey.
All right.
Oh, Trey, you know what, man?
Hmm.
I never equipped, I don't think, the special axe that I got last round.
Pay
Wound?
attention, John.
Yeah, I don't think I actually equipped Wound. Maybe I did, and I'm just not. Yeah, it's equipped. Never mind.
Were you not doing the specialties?
I didn't for that crit, but it doesn't matter. Because I crits on 19 and 20, and I would have had a couple other. I had a couple of 19s, and then I would have done another some bleed damage and stuff. But it doesn't fucking matter. I'll just pay attention next time. But I do put on Donkey. I put my other magic axle. That is a +1 magic axe. So like starting to put stuff together for the dragon offering.
Okay. So anything you're putting on donkey, you'll either need to drop it into the party sheet on the inventory tab, and then you can move it from there into donkey. Or you can move it directly from your inventory into donkey's inventory. So I think you can open both sheets. Everybody else, if you're putting anything on the donkey, on the cart, you need to put it in the party sheet, and then John can move it out of the inventory on the party sheet over to the donkey. When you guys get back, though, Lorena is going to request you turn your horses and saddlebags into the stables because she has secured new riders for those.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And as far as living expenses here, the barracks that you guys stayed in last time has now been fully populated by the reinforcements that came down from Luskin. So you're all going to have to find lodging, I think with the exception of John. I think he can still use his folk hero thing. But everybody else is going to have to pay for lodging for the next 2 weeks.
Can Bundus help me out?
Boondus does not have an extra room.
For the next 3 weeks. All right. Well, I need to take some gold off donkey. I'll live at what's the lowest amount that you can live at without taking levels of exhaustion? Like 1 silver a day, right?
So no exhaustion check is comfortable, and that's 2 gold per day. Modest is 1 gold, but you make the exhaustion check with advantage. Poor is 2 silver, that's a con save DC 12.
Holy shit.
All right. Hang on. So we've sold all of the gems and everything.
Yeah, so the gems you can turn easily. If you're selling magic items or anything, that's going to have to require a downtime activity. You're going to have to find a buyer.
What about the glamour weave? Because that's not technically a magic item.
I'll say you can find a buyer for it. We'll need to roll a persuasion to see what percentage they'll give you. They'll either give you 85 or 60.
Okay. Let me do that real quick. That's just a straight fucking D20.
Question, does Otter have his short bow on him?
I rolled a 12, Trey.
Hang on, let me see what the DC was going to be on that. I'll say the DC was 12, so we'll do 85%. So
Okay.
what's the? So did you put that in the inventory?
It's in the party sheet. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go 85. Convert that to gold. Unable to determine cost or zero cost. What? We'll just say 85 gold.
Okay. So that'll take care of my living expenses.
Okay.
So we're giving back the horses. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Subtracting 240.
Trey, I can go ahead and get rid of the ears, right?
Yeah, you can remove those from your inventory.
I'm just zeroing them out. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then same thing with like everything I'm moving over. Plus, we're getting rid of the horse saddlebag and
Yeah, so you can just
riding saddle.
delete those from your inventory.
Okay.
I will remind y'all the donkey and the wagon were also requisitioned from her, so if y'all want to retain the use of donkey and the wagon, you're going to have to buy one.
I'm gonna try to coerce her to let us keep it, the donkey at least.
Alright, give me a persuasion check, DC 16.
Is that an advantage because they've been sweet on each other and he's going to be taking her out on a date?
No, that is a 16 because he gets +1 due to their relationship.
So close.
Lorena looks at you, says, "You're cute, but not that cute."
Well, now I know she's fucking lying.
How much is a donkey?
How much is a pack mule?
Yeah.
Okay, pack mule's 8 GP. So 8 gold.
That 89 gold is gone, by the way. That's in the party
Okay.
sheet because I nuked that for mine.
And the wagon's 35, so 43? 43 gold for a donkey and a wagon.
I mean, do we think we need a wagon as well?
Here's the thing. I'm already borrowing 29 from the donkey to even level to level 5.
Yeah, no, I know, but do we need a wagon? I think a pack donkey
Yeah.
is going to be enough at this point. Unless we're going to the hold first. Like that's the question. Are we going to the hold? Did we decide that?
I think we should take the donkey and the wagon. I think we can swing the 45.
Okay.
So we're in town for how many days?
I have it at 20 days. It took you guys 8 days to make it back up from gut rots. So that puts you at the 19th of a length.
Okay, so I have
Put us at the
336.
9th of Marpanoth. So you've got 4 days to get to Venomfang.
Is that enough time? That should be enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're only.
It's only a day's
day
travel,
and a
right?
half travel on
Yeah.
foot. Yeah.
Just so you guys know, as of right now, unless there's something I'm missing on the party sheet, which I'll look here in a second, the pack donkey has 20 arrows, a bedroll, which is we had an extra one, extra blanket, 4 candles, a cloak of the manta ray, cooking utensils, mess kit, 2 signal whistles, 1 10-foot of string, 1 great magical axe, the +1, jade, and a short bow.
Oh, we'll sell the jade.
Should sell it all.
Well, yeah. Well, whatever we can sell, we're gonna sell.
Oh, well, here's the question. Does Otter have his longbow right now on his character sheet? I know he gave it to me. I want to make sure he gave it back, or if I gave it back or not, and I want to give it back if he did not.
He does not have a longbow.
Okay, so I need to give him his longbow back from what
Alright,
I
so
borrowed.
drop it in the party sheet.
And where's the quiver?
Oh, so it was a short bow?
Yeah.
Is there a
And I do
entry?
not have any arrows for it. I just had that quiver.
Okay.
Is there an entry for like the basic slots, equipment slots, pockets and stuff like there is for the backpack that tells me like what slots I have by chance?
What
Because
slots?
I think I'm
man?
carrying way too much shit after I lost the horse,
You
basically.
can, if I need to carry anything for you, let me know. I'm currently at 7.5 with a maximum of 270. So.
Yeah,
But
so
I'm saying slots wise, I don't think I have enough slots to carry everything
Yeah,
once I
so
lost
you've
the horse.
only got, so your backpack only has 2 main slots on it. So you can carry 2 main slots worth of gear. If you want to increase that, you need to buy an adventurer's backpack.
So this backpack doesn't have a bedroll spot then?
No, so anything that is actually attached to the backpack in a location, I'm saying that you have like fixed to the outside of the backpack. So like your bedroll, your blanket, and everything would be on the backpack, but it's going to take up slots there.
Okay. I just in the note, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to drag everything down. I just want to make sure though that I'm not cheating here. But the
I'm
note
pretty sure
says
everybody's inventory is full based on the amount of slots that you can carry, because nobody has any bags.
okay, because like the backpack layout says 4 main slots, 1 quick slot, 1 bedroll for the standard backpack.
Yeah.
So this backpack is obviously smaller, but it says it has 2 main slots, but as far as it does not have a quick slot or a bedroll
No.
slot, is what you're saying. Okay.
Well, no, you can put bedrolls and blankets and stuff on the outside of it, but it doesn't have any quick slots, and it's small. Like, it's a small backpack. You can fit very little inside of it.
That's what I'm saying. So if I want to
Yeah.
put the bedroll in it, that takes up one of the main slots.
Yes.
Okay.
If
so,
you put
yeah.
it inside of it. So the thing with main slots are the only slots in your inventory that are safe from environmental damage. Like, for instance, if Bartleby had fireballed one of you, everything that is not in a main slot has a percentage chance of being destroyed.
Gotcha. So then I can put it on the backpack. It just won't be in the main slot.
Yes. So if
Okay.
you look in your inventory, you've got
2 main
slots for pockets, main slots. Some of you have slots for quick slots. That's a heading. So when you've got pocket 6, that means you can fit 6 items in your pockets. They don't count towards your slot total, and you can access things from them without having to use an action. They're like quick slots. But like if you want to use a healing potion and it's in a main slot in your backpack, you have to use an action to dig it out of your backpack before you can use it.
So I can, but I guess what I'm asking is how do I know how much stuff I can put in the backpack?
The backpack has 2 main slots, so your main slot's heading has 2 in it, so you can fit 2 slots worth of items. So
And nothing
your
else in the
carpenter tools
backpack.
and your jeweler's tools are the only things in your backpack right now.
But you said I can put stuff on the backpack, I guess is what I'm
Yes.
saying.
You can put
So-
bedrolls, blankets, things like that. Like if you had a shield or something you were carrying, you could affix that to the outside of the backpack. But anything that's on the outside of the backpack, if you take environmental damage, let's say you're fighting a black dragon and you get acid breath, everything outside of a main slot has a 50% chance of being destroyed outright.
I guess what I'm saying is what's the limit on the backpack not main slot items? Does that make sense?
I mean, really, you can fit as much as you can carry on there as long as you
Okay.
can like feasibly explain to me how you're affixing it to the backpack.
Okay.
Another question.
Gotcha.
Going off Chris. So say we get into a battle and we have a bunch of shit on the outside of our backpack. Can we put it down before the battle in an area that's away from us?
Yeah, you can take your backpack off and leave it somewhere.
So that it doesn't get destroyed when they, venom spit us or whatever?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
You have to tell me you're doing that
So, another question.
before you get into like combat, or if you're going to do that, you're going to have to take actions and movement in combat to go and put your stuff somewhere and then come back to the fight.
Absolutely, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then pockets and quick slots, are they kind of the same?
Yes, they're pretty much the same. With pockets, you can only fit 1 item in the pockets. Like for instance, if you've got like 3 or 4 flasks of alchemist fire, you can only fit 1 of them in a pocket. So
Okay,
if you
no,
wanted to
that's
carry
fine.
4 of them in your pockets, you're taking up 4 out of your
4
6
slots.
pocket slots.
I just didn't know
yeah.
if there was a difference in access to them.
No, you can access pockets and quick slots. Don't require an action to access. It's basically like you've got a utility belt, and you know what's in that slot, so you can reach directly for it and pull it out.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
So Trey, after my living expenses and my leveling expenses, I have 46 gold left.
Okay. Did you pull off 50 for your spell book?
No.
Because you do not have enough pages in your homemade book to record all the spells that you've gained.
Okay.
Doesn't Otter have like 30 bucks?
He's got to remove.
I added. I guess I didn't add enough pages, so I need to add another 50 gold worth of pages.
Well, no,
Is what
you're
you're saying.
you're getting a new spell book. Like you're getting a legit 100 vellum pages spell book.
Hi, Daddy.
What's up? Oh, good night, buddy.
Oh.
See you in the morning.
See you.
Good night.
Okay.
Yo, good night, bro.
All right then.
Yeah, because your beginner book only had 15 pages in it. So I think you had used, I think 14 pages before
Okay.
you leveled up these last 2 times.
All right. So.
So if we want to find a place to sell like basic equipment and stuff, what's the loss on that? Do I need to roll or play it out or?
Are we
So
selling saddlebags?
I'll say you can find somebody in the bazaar that would be willing to take your product. You're gonna have to roll a persuasion check basically to haggle with these people.
Okay.
The DC is I believe 14. If you fail, they'll give you 60% of the maximum listed value. If you succeed, they'll give you 85%. And I can. It'd be easier if y'all just designated one person as your negotiator, because then I can just everything that y'all are trying to sell, you can put it into the party sheet, and then I can convert it all over to coin.
I walk up and I literally just drop it on their fucking little cart.
I had
Boom,
0
and I say,
persuasion to help
"You're welcome."
There you go.
How much do you want to pay me? No. That's my persuasion. Okay, I put the stuff in the party sheet then for whoever we designate as the seller.
Okay, so real quick question.
Also, you can grab it if you'd like, because I think there was a potion of healing in there.
I threw a
Yeah,
potion.
I took
the
the
potion of
potion.
comprehension. I put to sell because we're strapped.
So I have.
So, do you want me to
crowbar.
move
Do you
all the
want
stuff
that?
from the donkey over now that we need to sell?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we're doing right now, right?
Right, you were
Otter
just-
has 11 gold left over after his training expenses.
Trey.
Yeah.
The riding mastiff.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be on the party list, but I needed to get it off mine.
Okay.
Are we getting rid of all the saddlebags and stuff since we don't have horses now?
Oh yeah, I was just
Yeah.
dropping it into the party sheet because that was the
Uh,
stuff that I think we had to
you
turn back
can-
in.
So that stuff, since we're
Yes,
not
please.
getting paid for that, just
Yeah.
right click and delete it. Or if you look at
Okay,
your
sorry.
inventory page, in the bottom right, if you hit the brown button, it'll turn all the dragon heads into little vertical lines. If you click those, it'll let you delete the item.
Well, I'm selling the Varric wanted poster. Delete the right.
So you're gonna make me drag fucking 20 arrows?
Yeah, drag it.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
just
Hey,
Drag it
John.
and then
click
change
and
the
put
quantity.
20 and then delete them off your sheet.
John, can you drop 10 gold from Donkey
Sure.
into the party sheet for me?
Yeah. You guys want me to just put the full 250 in there and then we'll see
Take
what's
what we
left?
need.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
we'll
pull
just see
everything off.
what's
If we have to turn Donkey back in, pull everything off of it.
Well, I think you
250.
guys were keeping the donkey.
We were gonna try, but we don't even have
Yeah.
the funds for it right now. I don't think. Right?
No, we do.
Well, for keeping the donkey, then I don't know.
Before or after the training?
It won't
I
let
would
me just-
say with items like arrows and stuff, like stuff you're going to have to recuperate, rather than deleting it from your inventory, just change the number to 0. So it'll keep the entry there. That way, if you ever pick up anything out of the inventory sheet, it's automatically there and it will stay in the assigned slot that it's in.
I'm deleting horse though, right?
Yeah, you
It's
can
not
delete
letting
the
me
horse
just.
and the saddlebags.
It's not just letting me drop the 250 gold, because I've got 250 gold, 3 silver, 2 copper, that I'll put back into the party sheet right now as we're going through this right now.
Okay,
Just
so,
so we can-
delete the gold off of Donkey. There should be 260 gold in the party sheet now.
Yep.
Okay.
Silver and okay, because I guess we need to ask if we really want a donkey then at this point, if we're just getting all gold. Anyways, I also have cooking utensils, a mess kit. Don't you need the mess kit, Bartleby?
I have a mess kit. I do need the cooking stuff though. I need somebody to carry that for me too.
I will take the cooking utensils and put them on me.
Well, I mean, technically everybody needs a mess kit if you're going to eat. Otherwise,
No,
you're going to be like...
the utensils are specifically for my feet.
Yeah. But I'm saying everybody needs a mess kit so that they have something to eat out of. Otherwise, you don't have anything to eat with.
Okay. There's one extra mess kit.
Okay.
I have one, and so I have an extra mess kit. I don't know.
All right, so
I'm gonna
you
put it in the party
guys-
sheet just in case somebody needs it. There's 2 signal whistles.
The Varric wanted poster is not worth anything. Are you guys getting rid of that?
No,
Yeah.
I want to keep it.
Keep it in my inventory. I thought it was worth something. I'll put
That's-
it back in mine.
No, I
Keep the
mean
string.
I'd like to have it because that motherfucker is.
It's fine.
You killed your uncle.
Yeah, he's the motherfucker I want.
Yeah, but we're best
look-
friends, so why does it matter? You could always access
I
it.
look at it every single night.
Keep the string.
Keep the string.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't know what happens after that.
All right. Well, I'm just getting everything off a donkey right now, and then because we had an extra bedroll, and I have 14 more arrows. Can we just? Sorry.
Give the arrows to Otter because he has
Or
no
Susu.
arrows at the moment.
Okay, so I had a total of 20 arrows in here, so there should be a total of 20 arrows in fucking the party sheet, and then that would be there.
Yeah, and just so y'all know, a quiver carries 20 arrows. If you've got more than 20 arrows on you, you either have to have another quiver or you got to carry them in your bag.
Fair enough.
Okay, so Otter needs those arrows.
Yeah. You good, Susu? Are you good on arrows right now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Because you have bolts, don't you? They're not arrows.
No, I have arrows, but
Okay.
I'm fine with those.
Okay.
So Trey, for arrows in the inventory, do you, there's a quiver in Otter's inventory.
Yeah. So the quiver should be equipped, and then any arrows in his inventory, in the location, put quiver, and it'll move them under that quiver heading. And the quiver just takes up one slot. The arrows don't take up space, but he can't carry more than 20 in the quiver.
Okay, so he should have 20 arrows. 20 location. Quiver. Okay, it didn't move it, but it.
You may have to click in the inventory before it'll update.
Oh, there we go. It moved it.
So how does the exhaustion roll thing work based on your living conditions?
So
Like once you're done sleeping, you would roll, and then you basically the next day have exhaustion.
yeah, so pretty much after the downtime's concluded. I mean, obviously, if you're sleeping on the fucking streets in rags, you're not going to have a very restful downtime. The main thing is with extended downtime, that's the only way to really regain all of your hit points, all of your HP, all of your spell slots all at the same time. Normally a long rest does not recover all your hit points. It lets you recover hit die and then you roll hit die.
Right.
But a full rest is anywhere from 3 days to however long the downtime is. But at the end of that downtime activity, you're going to have an exhaustion roll, depending on how well you were living during that downtime. And then that's going to stay with you for the next 24 hours.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then that factors in during overland travel. So like when you guys fail the skill challenge, at the end of the skill challenge, when you fail, you make an exhaustion check, and then if you roll an encounter on the table, you go into that encounter with exhaustion.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you're muted, Aaron.
I wasn't talking to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
So I'll do the 1 gold a day thing,
Okay.
and so I need.
It's
So we're
con
staying
save
here for
advantage.
20 days, right?
So you have 20 days. That's going to put you at the 9th of Marpanoth. So that's going to give you 4 days until your deadline with Venomfang.
So,
So
can
I need 14 gold from the party sheet. I'm gonna steal 14 gold from the party sheet.
what I was gonna say is, can we just sell everything on the party sheet real quick and see how much gold we're gonna have extra here, and then figure out like who needs what.
Yep.
Okay.
I
'Cause
definitely.
I don't need anything for
I need
staying, so I'm
29
cheap.
gold.
So
for sure.
Susu's persuasion check was a 2, which got bumped down to a 0. So you're getting 60% for all these items. Did you say you're keeping the Varric poster, Aaron?
Yes.
John is, because he
I'm
wants
keeping
to
it.
jerk off to it.
Can you pull that out of the party sheet?
Yes,
Brennan?
sorry
At
about
the-
that.
at the
I-
bottom?
Oh wait,
String
we're
out too, John.
we're keeping the
Okay.
cloak of the manta ray too, right?
We were just gonna sell everything and see what amount of gold we can give to the dragon.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna do straight up gold.
I mean, at this point, it'll keep us from having to buy a.
Okay.
Yeah. We
And
need our
honestly-
assets to be liquid right now.
And to
I
be
like this
really
plan.
honest, I don't think any of that shit is gonna. We're gonna have enough anyways, so.
Okay. That sounds good.
$368. And it didn't sell.
It didn't sell the stuff that doesn't have a sell value, I guess, is what that is. Oh, well, that one does.
I mean, the cloak and the great axe, magic axe should be. So I think it's 50 to 500, right?
Maybe it won't sell magic stuff.
He said it does take time.
Well, it already took the initial stuff off and gave us.
Yeah, but none of that stuff is magic, right?
Like the short bows. No, that's just somebody's inventory. God damn.
Yeah, I think that short bow is what I got off that druid. That was under the druid's bed.
But we never gave back to him.
Fuck that guy.
Back to tell how it is, then you tell her how it might be.
He didn't tell us about it when we first got it. Or when we started that fight.
Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, basically, unless we can convince Venomfang that we need a couple more days to go loot the hold where all the treasure has been kept, we're either fighting Venomfang or we're dying. So, like, that's
So,
Like, that's-
so Susu,
those
let's
are
get
the
on
only
board
options
with
I see.
this. We'll try to get an extension so we can go down to wherever Gutrod's brother is.
Up. It was up. Or over,
Wherever.
west, east, whatever.
To Gutrod's brother's hold for the stuff that's there. If the dragon doesn't buy into it, we're gonna have to fight the dragon.
I mean, yes.
Look,
Ish.
he's got my dad. If he threatens to kill my dad,
I-
all bets are off.
No, I'm not. Obviously, I'm willing to throw down if your dad is at risk, right? Like,
Okay.
I'm fully behind you there. I in no way, like, in no circumstance do we give up your dad or anyone in the party. Agreed. Like,
Okay. I just want to. I just
I'm
need to know
behind you.
where we are on the shifting
No.
scale of Susu wants to engage. is all.
I'm behind you on all that, but outside of someone
Is it,
try
does it
in the
say
party had
auxiliary
to give
heat
up their
on
life.
that unit there?
I would rather not fight the dragon.
No, and that's fine. The thing is going to
What
be,
is the
will he
temperature?
accept us giving us more time to go to this hold?
Is it on
I mean,
upstairs? What's the
and we could
temperature
leave a
upstairs?
certain amount of money that we have to buy, you know, a little bit more time, or, you know, I doubt he's going to accept that, but we'll see. It all depends on, I guess, whoever's rolling persuasion.
Sure, but there's also the risk here that do we want to talk about it? Because I was under the impression that Gutrot's brother and Gutrot were in on the whole bringing back the Mother of Dragons
No,
thing.
no, that was the cultist. They just sold us to Gutrot for breeding purposes. So Gutrot was trying to develop us. He had nothing to do with that. That was the cultists.
Yeah.
So right now they moved when Gutrot realized we were going to come back to his hold. That's when they started moving all the shit due northeast to I can't remember whatever that place was called, but he gave us the name of the keep.
Craigmont.
Dobby did, and Craigmont, yeah. And then basically Gutrot had moved all of his riches and everything there, including most of his men.
Okay, I'm just saying, if we go up to Venomfang and we say, hey, don't worry, we have a plan to kill some of your best customers, that may not go over well.
Are they his best customers?
Well, if him and his
He knew
cult
we were going to kill Gutrot.
are selling
Yeah.
shit. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know if there's this other guy is closer to him. I don't know if they have a relationship. That's all I'm saying. We may want to be careful. It seems like they're kind of, even if they're not on the same team, it seems like they have some of the same friends. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna say I think the Green Dragon was just on Team Green Dragon and wants to get as much money as possible. It didn't
And,
seem to me
hey,
like he was.
If he's just like standard greedy fuck dragon, fantastic. Let's offer him the world. I'm just saying, if he also is part of this whole, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot going on there that I don't know, right? I don't think any of us know exactly what's going on with the whole cult and the Mother of Dragons thing. So
That's true.
I'm just saying, we may end up fighting anyway.
Well, right, but I mean the idea is we go in. The thing is either we're going in fighting immediately, or we can at least try to persuade him to give us more time to go where we know the treasure is. Like, those are our
Sure.
two options.
I like,
essentially.
and I would prefer to go the route of not fighting as best as I
Sure.
can. But assuming we do have to fight, we probably also want to talk prep. If there's anything we want to prep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
No.
why.
Let's
That's why I
do
want to know
that.
how
Let's
much
do
gold.
that on the road.
Okay,
Let's
it's
finish.
pumping.
let's-
Well, I'm saying, what if we want to buy like a anti-dragon trap?
Well,
So
that's what I was gonna say.
anytime the
Once we
heat's
know how
going
much money we
upstairs,
have,
it's
which
gonna
he's
be
still
pumping
working
heat
on,
down here.
then we'll know how much we have left over from the the overall haul.
Let's also not forget we need to buy rations.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Rations and potions, because here's the thing: we're looking at 443 gold currently. I'm guessing that's gonna go probably closer to 6 once he sells the great axe, the potion, and the cloak. Maybe 7. That's not gonna be enough for a dragon to make a dragon happy.
Hi, Carly.
It might be enough to
Aaron says
prove
hi.
our worth to a dragon for
True.
him to keep us
She says
around.
hello.
True.
I mean, after a couple months, if we bring him back 600 gold, why kill that gift horse in the mouth?
That's
Go do it again.
valid. That's
Go
a
do it
valid
again.
argument.
No, totally perfect question that we have to ask him.
I don't want to end up in the employ of a dragon permanently, but I'm just saying it could buy us more time.
And in
I
the
mean, you
meantime,
never
if
know
he
the
gives us-
benefits.
If he gives us more time, it's more time to
Benefit.
get experience.
I like this guy.
That if we eventually
They
have to
do.
fight.
Look at me. I'm a weird
I hear
Scottish
you.
guy.
All right, Trey. What's going on with the selling of things?
Alright, so you have a great axe +1, cloak of the man ray, and a potion of comprehension at 60%. That comes out at 660 gold. You currently
thing,
have
is that
443 gold in the party sheet. I'm going to go ahead and distribute that.
Subtract
better to-
14 from it, please. Or never mind. If you're distributing it, I'll subtract 14.
Do what now?
Nothing.
No, I was talking to Aaron.
So, if you said the great axe, the mana ray, and the comprehension hasn't been added yet.
No, so you've got
So is that-
660 gold still.
So for them, for the rest of the party, are those other items we could possibly offer to the dragon because they're not standard? Or do you
I mean,
just
the
want to
cloak.
stick to the gold thing?
The cloak is a wondrous item. Venomfang didn't specifically say magic items. You guys told him there was a bunch of magic shit in Gutrot's hold, so he let you go on that promise. If you don't bring him magic items, I mean, it's safe to assume he'd probably be kind of pissed, but you won't really know until you're face to face with him.
I say,
He's great.
okay, I think we have enough gold now after that other stuff. So I would say sell the great axe, keep the potion and the cloak.
Is the great axe not a magic weapon?
I mean, it's magic, but it's a great axe. So
It's a great ass +1.
but
It's a 50 to 500.
But it's still a magic item, which is more appealing to the dragon after we told them that it could be their magic item.
All right. We'll try to bargain with those.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
let's take all
okay.
3.
Okay,
All right,
so
so
y'all
I
are
need to
keeping those?
subtract 50
Yeah.
from 190.
Okay.
I guess. I can put the great axe back on my back because I'm strong as fuck.
Talk in your accent. You're lying right
You want me to talk in my accent?
now. Yeah,
I'm not saying
I
this
can't. I can't actually tell that you're the one that's carrying the great axe. I
All
can't
right.
tell. There you
All
go.
right,
There
everybody.
you go.
I will put the great axe on my back. Bartleby, will you hold the potion? And I throw the cloak and I say, Cade, put this in your mouth.
I'll hold it.
So I'll take the potion
I'll hold the cloak.
and I'll put it in my pocket.
So I have 2 other things I would like to do in our downtime, which is I have a cap I would like to get identified. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems special
Take the
and warm.
great axe.
It's
Yeah.
a cap of water breathing. We were told that.
Is it? It just says cap to me.
Trey said last. I watched the stream before the game. It's a cap of water breathing.
Well, I don't know that. I would like to get it identified.
Wait, why is the great axe not coming over to
Oh,
me?
look at that. It's a cap of water breathing.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's why. Derp.
And Trey, can I roll for my spell research?
Yeah, give me just a second. Downtime.
What's the girl that's training John and I's name again?
Lorena Hale.
Hail.
Lorena. I keep thinking Leone.
All right, there's
AKA
extra
Swift
5
Heart.
gold, 1 silver, and 1 copper. Who wants to put it in the bag?
Okay, so Boone is fine books. It's a cozy library for those in need of a makeshift apothecary shop. Those feeling brave. You can research spells up to 4th level. So 1st and 2nd level spells is DC 15 Intelligence Investigate. 3rd and 4th level spells are DC 20 Intelligence Investigate. Cost to transcribe follows normal rules. I wasn't able to find that when I was looking earlier.
Which one?
Cost to transcribe spells.
It's like
So for me, it's what is it? Well, it depends. So I've seen rulings both ways for Order of the Scribe. My magic quill allows me to just take like 1 hour per spell level to write to transcribe. It's unclear as to whether or not that ink counts as being magical as well. If it does, because the ink makes its own, the pen makes its own ink, right?
Yeah.
If it does, then it doesn't cost me anything. If it doesn't, then I think it's like 50 gold per spell.
Here, let's do this. Since this is I'm not going to put a gold cost on it, but I am going to make this a downtime activity. So this is going to require a proficiency slot, and you can only research 1 spell per slot.
Oh, okay. So now it's okay. So we're going down to 1 spell per slot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like if you take downtime though, and you've got 3 proficiency slots, and you want to research for 3 different spells, you can use all 3 slots. But it's not going to cost you anything if you succeed. But if you fail, you will have wasted your proficiency slot for that downtime.
Okay. Slight change. All right. So then, what do I want? Oh, then I will go with Vortex Warp as the spell. That
Okay, what level is that one?
It is a level 2 spell.
Okay, so it's going to be a DC 15 Intelligence Investigate. That's going to be unsuccessful. So, when you head over to Bonus's, as you enter the potion shop, much the same as what you encountered the first time you went there and the last couple times. But you do notice on the pedestal right inside the front door there is a new occult item there, which appears to be a black crown made out of some type of stag antlers, but it looks like it's burnt and almost kind of ashy, and it appears to be smoldering constantly, and it never stops smoldering. Definitely some type of powerful occult magic item, but it doesn't cease to amaze you that Boondis keeps this kind of shit on display in the front of his shop where kids can come in and fucking look at it, because you definitely get like a strong aura of evil and bad stuff coming from it. But just another normal day in Boondis' fine books. But as you go in, you're looking specifically for the spell that you were trying to research, and Boondis has a couple of unsorted manuscripts and books in the back, and you take a look through those, but you're unable to find any information on the spell that you were looking for.
Okay.
Okay, so we concluded that. Downtime expenses. So what is everybody? We got 20 days of downtime in the city. What level of comfort is everybody going with?
I did the 2 gold per day. My inventory is already at my final gold cost.
Okay.
For the book, for the spell book, for the training, and for the accommodations.
Okay. I'll say Otter's going to go with modest. And he's going to be staying with Matilda and Martha. So we'll subtract 11 gold from his inventory.
Hasn't also didn't he say that Matilda's got a job or something like that?
Yeah, she's working as a waitress / hostess at the Winged Wyvern, and they've let her set up in one of the rooms above the tavern. So she's kind of making her way there.
Oh, Trey, can I roll for my hit points?
Oh yeah, we do need to do that. This is a 4 and 6.
So it's a 10. I get 10. Yay!
Plus your
Oh
modifier, right?
yeah, Bartol.
I don't get any modifier, dude.
So that goes 14 to 24.
Yep.
Question
Oh,
Yes.
and I don't have any wounds.
for me and Aaron. I'm getting to 20 now, and Aaron's getting to 18. Do we get the health points? Like regular 5e? Or
What do you mean 20 to 18?
So I went from 18 Constitution to 20, and Aaron's going from 17 to 18 Constitution.
Okay, no, I'm not doing retroactive hit points.
Oh, we're not.
No.
Okay. Okay, so just
So
the
from
2
now
levels.
on, when you level up from 5 to 6, 7, you'll do
I get
that with the new
+5.
con score, but I'm not doing hit points for
The plus 1,
previous
2,
levels.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then I get 2 levels
Yeah,
plus 5.
rolling two hit die, or you can take half.
The 6,
Yeah.
which was 6. I'll just take the halves. So 12 plus 5
This
each.
is the last time you were read that.
Okay, so
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm taking
14,
half.
22.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. 50. That puts you at 56 total.
Okay. Are you changing that, or do I? Oh yeah,
I'll
you already
change
did.
it.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
So what do I do?
let's see.
For mine.
So you're a D10.
So you can take. So you're rolling 2 hit die, Aaron. You can either take half and add your whatever it was for the con score, or you can roll them both and you may get more, or you could get less.
If you go 5 plus 4, you're gonna get 9, so you get 18 health total health if you do it that way. Or you can roll and potentially get a total of 10 each, plus your 5 or plus your 4, or you get ones. And so yeah,
So
that's the
adding
game.
6, that puts you at 27, right, Susie?
Don't be like Susu. Don't roll terribly.
Let's give Dio a college try. I don't care. I have to roll 2. You said?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
we
so
went
roll
up 2 levels.
2d10.
Hell yeah.
That evens out. 10. Is that plus 4?
Yeah, he's plus 4 now.
Okay, so plus 8, 10, 8's 18. So
That's more than I would have got if I
is that
have to,
30?
right?
No.
The same.
That's not 37.
It's the same.
Is that
the exact
47?
same.
I think that puts you at 47.
What's his current hit points?
29.
29.
So 29 goes to 30, goes to 29 goes to 39, plus 8 is 47.
Okay. Alright, so you've all leveled up. Just go through my hit points.
And then Otter went up, what, 1 level or 2 levels?
Otter went up 2, but I have not updated his character sheet at all. I'll probably do that next weekend. So I don't think Matt's going to be back for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Wait, when I can't play for the next at least 2 weeks, so
I don't think we're supposed to play again
25th.
until the 25th, yeah.
Yeah, 25th is the next session.
Okay, is everybody pulled off for their living expenses?
hold on, let me check.
I don't have any. So
My total training's 280, right?
I think it was 280 for you and Brennis. Everybody else was 240.
God damn it, I keep forgetting the fucking trainer girl's name. What's her name?
Lorena?
hail.
Lorraine. Okay. I'm gonna see after a possible. I want to see after a successful date if I can just stay with her and not have to pay anything. But I need to roll.
Give me a persuasion check. We'll say DC 14.
God damn it.
Did anybody
And
take
let's
the
do
gold,
it at
silver, and copper off the
advantage.
sheet?
Advantage what?
Just hit the
Regular
advantage.
ADV?
Yeah. So DC 14 persuasion.
Persuasion.
All right, you're successful. You and Lorena
Yeah,
have
high five!
a
High five, man!
successful date, and we'll get into the relationship rules probably once we come back from
That's
playing
cool.
Dune. But I will say right now you've successfully moved the relationship up. I think it's like level 3, so y'all are romantically involved. She would do things for you. That would put her at risk, things of that nature, and she also opens up her home to you, so you don't have to pay for living expenses.
Wait, like
Hell yeah.
training him and his best friend? For free?
No, that still costs money.
Okay,
Yeah. You dirty bitch. I don't do threesomes. It's too complicated. Get out of here.
You wouldn't even with your best friend.
No, not even with my best friend.
Okay, look at me. Look at me. Eiffel
I'm looking
Tower,
at you.
brother. Eiffel Tower, brother.
The Eiffel Tower should have fallen long ago.
So has everybody pulled off their training costs for
Yes.
as far as gold's concerned?
The only question I have is in the party sheet we still have 5 gold, 1 silver, 1 copper. Who's putting that in there?
Take it.
Somebody that doesn't have a lot, because I have 47 gold.
Give it to Otter.
Okay. Whatever. Whoever needs to take that. I just want to make sure the party sheet's clean. And then, yeah, I've still got 47 gold, so if anybody's light or needs something for expenses, just let me know.
Question: is there a better sword than a long sword for what I do?
No. Not
No,
for
so
what you're doing right now.
Not unless you get a magical one.
Okay.
Or a named one.
Okay, then I'm good.
Okay.
Not balling or shut calling.
So during your day of downtime, there is actually a festival that occurs called the Festival of Bright Swords. And this is a festival that's celebrated at many cities throughout the Sword Coast. They really do it up in Waterdeep, but they don't slouch on it in Neverwinter either. And during this festival, the city guard, the navy, the watch, basically they all conduct just a different array of parades and demonstrations of martial skill. And in the arenas they'll stage mock battles, things of that nature. But it's basically a festival to celebrate the defenders and those that try to take care of the citizenry and keep the city safe. And there's a big emphasis on with the recency bias, the attacks from the Cult of the Dragon and things of that nature. And there's reenactments of the battle with Tiamat and the dragons coming up through the scar and everything. But as you're moving back and forth through the city during this downtime, there's children running in the streets with wooden swords and stuff, just playing, and just general an atmosphere of merriment that takes over the city during this time. At this point, I would like each of you to tell me something interesting that occurred to your character during this downtime activity, and a activity that your character witnessed from the outside looking in and they weren't necessarily a part of. And just no particular order. If any of you have something that jumps to mind, just go ahead and let's hear it.
Well, Brynnis has been staying with
Accent, bitch.
No, not while I'm describing. It's not Brynnis talking, you stupid
Your
idiot.
full-time accent, you idiot.
Okay, only if you do full-time accent, idiot.
Okay, fine. Let's fucking do it, bro.
Anyways, Brynnis has been staying with an older lady named Bertha, and she is a widowed older lady. And after a long training session, which Brynnis has been mainly focusing just on training before what's coming up, because again he's still angry because now he has a name, and so he's super focused on revenge. But Bertha asked, she's been feeding me and giving me a bed and taking care of me, kind of like a grandmotherly figure. And she asked if I would like to go to the festival with her, and so I agreed, and had a little PTSD because of the last festival I went to. Didn't end so well. But Bertha and I had a great time, and she got a bunch of different fruit cakes and different ingredients, and I bought her a vase that had some flowers in it for the dining room table. And yeah, that's what happened with me. And I observed some young teenagers playing together and kind of running around. And it gave me kind of a flashback of us that one night, as out of our group that night. So
Awesome. Anybody else, or do I need to start calling on people?
Bartleby just kind of watched everything going on. He saw the dragons, the reenactment of the dragons, and was basically just asking a lot of questions as to what happened in town, trying to figure out what they really missed, realizing that in the 5 years that we've been captive, we've missed a whole lot of history, and thinking about how what we need to research the next time we have some free time to figure out what the hell happened in the world. And also, just as I wanted to say this right before we switch off. We're buying rations before we leave, Trey. I'm declaring that right now.
All right.
So you can't fuck us later. We're buying rations. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm going with the man buying rations to ensure that we buy enough rations for all of us. It'll be all right. Yeah, I smoke a lot, so it's fine. But while I was training, I noticed everybody's kind of on edge. everybody's kind of wondering what's gonna happen next, especially because we just got back from Gut Rot Told. It might not have been knowledge that the government or people have told them, but it's common knowledge that we went out to try to deflate that. So everybody's kind of on edge and kind of wondering what's gonna happen next. Um, Obviously, Lorraine and I, we have our great relationship, so we're able to tell each other things in passing. But other than that, I'm escorting Bartleby to get these rations to ensure that nothing happens on the
Good,
way
you can
to
carry
the
him
men
because
in
I'm
there.
not going to be able to.
So I got you, bro. So we're good to go.
Alrighty. What is Susu doing?
So throughout the week, training and everything, I will, Susu and his brother will find themselves walking through the streets often, and I will spend 20 silver in, and we will allow throughout the week to allow the children again to steal just different days from our pockets. And they'll progressively get more difficult as the weeks go on to try and improve their sleight of hand skills. And while doing that, one of the kids got a little too clumsy and made himself too obviously known that he was trying to pickpocket. And so we ended up chasing him and found a dilapidated building where we got to the roof, and so we're able to see the city at night, and it was very nice. And then the thing I guess that happened along the side was walking through the streets during the festival. Some of the soldiers and other obviously armed individuals, but without their official markings and armor on, noticed them throughout the week on different days carrying large unmarked crates around through the back alleys while the parades were going on, almost using the parade as a distraction. And while they were doing that, one of them fell open and some blue glowing rocks fell out. They quickly shoveled back into the crate and continued carrying it on.
All right. So the child that you chased to the abandoned building, this child has actually targeted you and your brother multiple times, and when you find him in the building, he comes out and presents himself to you. He tells you his name is Gat Claiborne. His friends call him the Swift Dog because he runs the streets like a canine, and he moves through the city unnoticed. He appears to be a halfling of race. A little bit cocky, but you can tell he's friendly towards you, and with the way he talks to you, he almost kind of intimates that he believes you and your brother possibly come from money because you keep filling your pockets up for him to empty. And he tells you that he runs his own small band of miscreants that move through the Bazaar Quarter and target newcomers and fish out of water, people that look like they have a little bit too much and need to divvy it up amongst the rest of us. But that will be a new relationship contact that you've got started. We'll put that at level 1. And I believe that concludes the downtime.
All right. We're going to buy 3 days of rations for everybody. That's 18 rations. It is 1 gold and 8 copper.
Okay.
So I'll subtract the gold and the copper from myself and drop the 18 rations into
I can hold them. It's fine.
Decayed.
Yeah. Throw them in, baby.
We've got 5 gold, a copper, and a silver in the party sheet. Was that picked up?
That's for Otter.
Okay.
You can't pull from the character sheet from that party
Yeah,
sheet.
Not?
Like when you
From
pull
the-
it, it
from
just says
that-
gold.
Yeah, from the
in your
par
sheet.
sell coin, you can't actually pull
Yeah.
it.
So
That's annoying.
Or it doesn't
It just-
subtract it, rather.
It just gives you a giant letter or lettering of what type you're pulling.
well, it doesn't subtract it, but it doesn't even add it to your gold in your thing. It just
Correct.
adds it in.
Like,
like,
it
it
does-
just
it
adds it as like
does-
an item.
If you try
It
to
does
drag and
if
pull,
you-
it just says gold in big bold.
If you go to the treasure part and you actually put the gold over where the number of your gold is, it will add it.
Oh, will it? Oh, okay.
I tried that and it didn't work.
Then you did it wrong.
I'm
Oh.
retarded.
The only other
We
thing
know.
during the downtime is Susu will be like working to turn his little warm rock into a ring with his jeweler's kit.
Okay.
Nothing fancy, just like a band that holds it.
Do you
I
have
want to
a-
help you.
Is there
Can
a
I help you?
sleight of hand skill?
If you want, I do have sleight of hand. Yeah.
How do I help
Uh,
you?
I
Give
don't
me
know.
a sleight of hand check. We'll say this is going to be a cumulative action, so we're going to keep track of this. We'll say warm rock to ring. And this is going to be a cumulative action. Once you accumulate 30, this is going to turn into something.
So he's doing that. Can I actually help him, or is he just saying that?
I don't really know how you would help someone trying to craft a range because it's something so small.
You can just keep me company.
Puff,
Yeah,
puff,
there you
pass,
go.
man. Puff,
I
puff.
feel like it'd be more of a distraction.
I'm
He'd
gonna
be
run
over your
the tr-
shoulder, be like, "Bro."
So we're
Bro,
at
I'm gonna be the
18.
perception of telling you what's right and what's wrong.
Don't bend it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Circles go the other way.
Exactly. That is a total perception check.
All right, so you make some progress on crafting your warm rock into a ring. You're not really quite sure what it's going to do when you craft it into a ring. You're not even really sure why you're doing it. Just something itching in the back of your brain is telling you to try to bore a hole through the middle of this stone.
I just want my warm rock close. It will never be taken from me again.
And
Does insight work for that? Like I could tell him I could tell him what the ring might be.
You gonna
Or
give me
is
a
that
therapy?
or is that more a perception
That'd
of
be
I
Arcana.
could say
I
what's
think
happening?
it would be more of either an insight or an intelligence arcana. I don't know. If you've got insight, go and roll it.
I got insight.
Say
so I'll give it
DC
a-
15.
Therapy me while I'm working.
Oh
on
my
go,
it.
god.
baby.
Oh my god.
Aaron,
Here you
what
go.
do you think that his warm stone should be?
So that warms. Here's the thing. I don't know what he really wants from it.
Just turn it into a ring, man. I'm just,
So he's
put it
got
in.
this warm stone, and he's over here trying to meld it.
you
And
know,
I'm
it's-
watching him because I'm just here with him because he's my friend. But as I am looking at this ring, I can tell that it's something more than just something he's trying to meld into a circle. So it's going to be something a little bit more personal to him that he doesn't understand right now. But maybe when he hits that level of 30 that he might be able to actually realize what this thing actually is.
but it's already personal.
So I'll say this: as you are shaping and honing and polishing this warm stone, and as you wear the surface of it down, and it gets smaller and smaller, eventually you do find inside the stone an actual iron band. You've not been able to get all of the stone off of the band yet, but from what you can tell, there are no markings. There is no there's no identifiable characteristic to it of any kind. The only thing that is sticking out to you is this band is calling out to you subconsciously, telling you to remove it from its prison.
Damn it!
There you go, buddy.
Awesome.
I do. All I want to do is make a little ring, and I get fucking end up
Yo.
with a fucking power ring.
You're
Curse
getting
dude.
goddamn
God damn
power
it.
ring, motherfucker.
Trey's the
Fucking
reason
hell.
we can't have anything nice.
I know. You can't do it. You can't make any comments. You're like, oh look, there's a couple of black obelisks over there and some lightning. Oh, now you're gonna have terrible dreams. Like, this is why I don't talk to you.
I love it. I love every bit of this. So yeah, there you go. This is gonna be very personal to you. Obviously, this ring's been calling out to you for a while. When you knock that first bit of stone off, you kind of realize that you've seen this ring before.
Ooh.
Motherfucker. quit encouraging this.
All right.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Is there anything else y'all want to do in Neverwinter before you start trekking to Thundertree?
I would like to try to buy some health potions. I don't know how
Okay.
much those cost, but I would.
Yeah, I'm in with that. Cause I only have 2. We're gonna need many more.
You have one more than me.
I only got lucky.
I have just one potion left, so. And I don't think the party has any potions.
I
think
put
we
one
used-
in the party tab. I think somebody grabbed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Aaron.
took it. That's why I have 2. Cause damn, it feels good to be a potion guy.
Okay. Are you just looking for there's different levels of healing potions. So you've got potions of healing, you've got potions of greater healing.
Oh, it's
What
like
are-
Diablo, baby.
I have a very fixed budget, so I'm looking at just basic potions. Like how much do those
Okay,
cost? Like
so basic potion.
because
of
they do what?
healing.
1d4 plus your
I
base
think
or
it's
your
2d4
modifier?
plus 2.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah, and it's 50 gold.
God damn it.
How many silver in it?
Does somebody have 3 gold that I can bum off of them for one more health potion?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll take it off my
yeah.
sheet for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy one more potion and then I don't have any gold left.
How many silver are in a gold? 10?
10, yeah. So the conversion
Oh!
rate's 10.
Oh, never mind. Then I'm good. I've got
That should be fine.
no. I need 2 gold from you.
I will subtract 2 gold from mine. So
All right, so now I have 6 silver and no gold.
Okay,
And I will buy myself.
I'm going to buy one more potion as well. So that would put me. I will have 2 silver and 0 gold.
Alright, so I put a potion of healing in the chat log. Can you
Perfect.
drag that into your inventory?
Done and done, sir.
Okay.
So I got 2 potions of healing and I have 1 potion of fire breathing.
Cool. I have 3 potions of healing.
I forgot I have a potion of fire breathing. Should have
Wait.
sold that too.
One of
Just give
the.
it to the dragon.
Okay, never mind. They're all 3 in here. We're good. I'm gonna move my medkit to bag small, I guess. How do I move the medkit to the small bag?
So on the location next to the mess kit, you'll want to type, I think it's just bag. You can just put in B. But then once it starts to auto-populate, click in your inventory and it'll automatically move it over.
Bag small. 'Cause I'm gonna put all the potions in my pocket so that I can actually use them. Okay, cool. We're good.
Alright. Alright, does anybody else have anything they want to do in Neverwinter, or are you guys good to go to Thundertree?
I'm good to go.
Good to go.
Alright.
Wait, Aaron, you have the rations in your inventory, right?
Hold on. I'm walking back. I currently have 0. I have just it says rations, but there's no number next to it.
You said you picked up 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be 19 because I had 1 initially.
I don't think you've got anything to carry him in.
You don't have
So-
a backpack, dude?
So in the
He's
small
got a small
bag that I have,
backpack.
can I move the bedroll and the blanket to the outside of that?
So the small backpack you have has 2 slots in it. So a ration takes up a half slot, so you can carry 4 rations in that small bag. You've still got 16 more you got to do something with.
All right, I can take.
With my quick slot
2.
that I get 0.
So that's 14.
Yeah, we're gonna split them between everybody if that's the case.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
take 2.
I can take a couple.
Oh shit, because of the mana ray thing too. Yeah.
I can take, I guess, the rest, or
Well, you can just wear the cloak.
Okay, so I'm going to leave 4 in his inventory, and I'm going to put 14
I can
in
wear
the
the
party
cloak with the
sheet.
mana ray.
All right, hang on. Otter can take. I don't know what the hell Otter can take because his thing's all screwy.
Okay, so if you're putting rations in your inventory, reduce the number in the party sheet accordingly. While y'all are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and fast track y'all on the Thundertree. So you
I'm-
get. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you're good with me taking elk, elk reads as whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled, as is the travel pace of up to 10 companions while they're within 60 feet of you and you are not incapacitated.
Okay. I'll say you guys can get to Thundertree in a day. I think it was a day and a half before.
Yeah.
Cool. Much as the previous things, you guys head out, leaving Neverwinter, headed east. You follow the Neverwinter River, and again, this is a perpetually warm river, so most of the area immediately on both sides of it is lush and green, even in the middle of winter during a blizzard or a snowstorm. But as you start to head back towards Thundertree, you notice that there is the closer
John,
you get to
grab the rest of the
Thundertree.
rations.
I did. It won't let me take them. I have 9 rations in my bag now.
Okay, so we're good.
Okay. The closer you get to Thundertree, you notice a distinct lack of large, like, game type animals: deer, elk, wolves. Anything larger than a squirrel, you find bits and pieces of here and there, but you find no living game type animals. And as you get closer to Thundertree, the foliage and brush starts to get much thicker than it was when you left here just a few short weeks ago. And once you get probably about a mile and a half out from the city of the ruined village of Thundertree, there's a very thick, pale mist covering everything. And there is basically almost a maze work of like brush and what's the word I'm thinking of?
Worry.
No, it's think like the maze from fucking whatchamacallit, damn, The Shining.
Hedges?
Yes, hedgerows.
Oh, yeah.
There's tall hedgerows. And the hedgerows are thick. They're probably about 10 feet tall. And it's to the point that it provides cover. You can't see through it. And you can't see over it. But the pathway appears to be leading you in a certain direction. And as you get closer and closer to Thundertree, the foliage almost seems to take on a life of its own, and any of you that try to touch any of this stuff, you realize it's covered in thorns and just all manner of not very friendly greenery. And once you get back to the village of Thundertree, everything is covered in a thick layer of mist and fog. All of the greenery there is now very heavily overgrown to the point that it's almost unrecognizable from what you saw here just a few weeks ago. And the hut that shit, I can't remember the damn druid's name. The hut that the druid was staying in is now overrun with vines and greenery and looks to be uninhabited. As you guys head towards the tower at the north end of the town, you do not see any signs of life. There does not appear to be any type of... you don't see any sign that anything has come or gone here for many, many weeks. Almost longer than what you remember being here previously. And as you get there, Venomfang, now much larger and with a almost different kind of sheen to it, crawls its way up very haphazardly, no longer with the grace of a feline, like cat type of animal. It almost looks to be amorphous, like the movie The Thing. When the thing takes over, it turns your bones and stuff to mush. Venomfang is moving almost more like a snake than a dragon, as it crawls up out of the tower and starts to vomit just bugs and worms and all kinds of just very gross, disgusting looking insects out onto the ground in front of you. And with a very muffled, almost croaked voice, you hear,
The worm walks.
and we'll end the session there.
Oh, god damn it!
Trey.
Fuck!
Man.
I
It's
just
like-
shit my pants for this.
And we don't get to play till the fucking 24th, 5th, 25th. God damn it, man!
So new plan.
Fuck this thing.
Susu is willing to sacrifice Cade at least.
Mad, because I have free housing.
So he's gone. Like he's not. He doesn't. We don't have a deal anymore. He's fucking dead, which probably means your dad and the fucking druid are dead too.
I don't know, man. Dude. There's some stuff we're gonna have to parse, because we're talking. If he's dead, though, why is everything growing?
Oh,
So
I don't
crazy
think the
around
dragon's
there.
dead. I think the dragon got away. And we have
This-
to...
No, the dragon's
This ties back into the Bodak that we fought.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. The worm's
Like-
alive.
Yeah, because
He's
didn't that say,
possessed.
he said something about a worm too, didn't he? Or what
Yeah,
did
he said
say?
he's coming. Arrakis is coming.
But did he say
Orcus.
something about a worm?
Orpheus.
Orcus.
Yeah, he said the Worm King. Orpheus.
Orcus.
Orcus.
Orcus! God damn it, I'll get it right
Orcus.
on the third time.
All right,
Orcus,
Warren, fish
the
burn, it'll be
Worm
fine.
King is coming, is what he said. The worm walks, the worm walks. He said it like 40 times
The worm that
when I
walks.
chopped his head off.
Fucking A.
So
Can we just do the combat try, please, please, please?
No.
Yeah, it'll only take one round. Bleh, you're dead.
Please, 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 please.
No. This will be the penultimate session of my campaign. You're
But
either
guys,
gonna
you
slay
guys
the
realize
dragon, or you're all
we're
gonna
gonna
die
get
trying.
so much goddamn treasure if we win, though.
I like how we like talked it through. And we're like, we'll come up
Yeah,
with
we had a plan. It's not
we'll
fucking
do all
matter.
this, and it's like you show up, and it's like,
Hey,
nah,
Bartleby will
different.
get
Fuck
his
off.
handy knapsack. There's a fuck ton of gold. I know for a fact that's in
Hey,
there.
I shadowed this for you. Elaine
Yeah,
told
you did.
y'all there was some weird shit going on out in the fucking woods there.
Yep.
Yep, you
I
did.
mean, there's a difference between weird shit and
The fucking demon lord of the undead.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We killed Gut Rot, and if we gotta go down, at least we're gonna go down swinging. So I'm pretty excited.
I'm not. I need this guy to survive.
We should have brought more firepower.
Don't worry, you have Bartle.
We need more fucking
Let's say
donkeys.
I'm pretty excited right now. Like I feel like we're I think we're all right for this
Oh,
fight.
Trey, real quick, is this like? So he says the worm walks. I did all that research before we left for gut rots into like the demons and everything. Do I know what we're like? Do I know that he's no longer? Obviously, he's no longer like Venomfang the dragon. But would Bartleby have any idea what the hell is going on?
You know
think he's asking
Orcus
for a
to
teaser.
be basically he's the demon lord of undeath, but Orcus's version of undeath is not like zombies and vampires and shit. Orcus's particular brand of undeath is he locks your soul into an undead corpse. So it's basically you are there. You're cognizant, you know everything that's going on, but your body just withers, and it basically you become part of the Orcus hive mind. And Orcus is considered to be even a more dangerous foe among other undead, because he is not truly a lord of the undead. He is a lord of it's hard to describe. He does not create undead beings. He creates beings of filth and beings of almost like a Borg-like hive mind. But you no longer have control over your actions, but you were there to witness all of the terrible things that you do. Now, it may not be that bad for a dragon, but like a spawn, some people know him as Caius or Kiss, There's different pronunciations for it, but it's basically, rather than being a form of zombification and undead that spreads through, like, magic, Orcus spreads through the infectious worms that he emits from his subjects. It's basically, whenever you become a spawn of Caius, you are basically just part of a greater organism, and that organism's sole purpose is to propagate and spread. Like, that's basically all it does. But to the best of your knowledge, Caius and Orcus had been locked into one of the planes of the Nine Hells and had no way of accessing the prime material plane of Toril. Or whatever, I forget what the name of this world is. But somehow, minions of Orcus have found their way into this plane of existence. And that needs to be investigated.
So we're just gonna get fucked up. Got it.
Either we
Okay.
fuck them or we get fucked, and then we get to report that back to Neverwinter with a shit ton of dragon's treasure, or not.
I just got a house in Neverwinter, so it's
You
gonna
just
be
started
fine.
a long-term relationship.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You guys, everything's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Damn, dude, I want to do this combat so fucking bad.
100%.
I realized the whole time I was swinging the great axe and I wasn't rolling wound.
John.
Yeah, you better be on point for the
Yep.
fucking dragon fight.
John, the
Yeah.
times you were rolling the great axe and not rolling wound, you were also one-shotting things, so the wound wouldn't have really come into play.
No, but it gives me a +1 more for hitting and +1. So I'm just saying I would have, if I had missed an attack or something by 1. I'm just saying it was stupid for me to do that. That's all.
Again, didn't even come into play.
I know. I hit somebody for 47 damage. I know.
That's a real quick post-session recap. How was narration this session? Too much, not enough, just right?
I'm just angry we don't get to combat at the end.
That'll be a good place to pick up next
No,
session.
I'm just kidding. It was great. It was fucking great.
It was good. There's a lot, I liked the rolls in that one.
So,
So that'll be good next session though, because we'll either all die and have plenty of time to be the party that goes and investigates what the hell is happening in Thundertree, or
Round 2 with the Worm King.
sorry, the narration was good. Your narration is always on point, man. I enjoy it.
okay, I guess what information is
like hearing
conveyed
your
in
voice,
this scene? Let's go with the last scene. What information did you take away from the approach to Thundertree and then the short encounter with Venomfang?
We have
Shit
a lot
got
of
bad
work to
real
do.
fast. In 2 months, everything's fucking overgrown and turned into this fucking hellscape. It's
That
bad.
and this thing killed the dragon that quickly.
Possessed.
So I would say those of you that have researched dragons, you know that it is a property, so to speak, like an environmental seepage of adult dragons, that they start to have transformative effects on their environments, especially around their lair.
Okay.
So any of you that would have researched green dragons, you would know that the differences in the terrain that you noted on your approach to the city would not be too dissimilar from what would have happened had Venomfang truly started to roost here and made this his lair. So that's not too out of the ordinary. What is out of the ordinary, obviously, is the fact that he's now basically composed of worms with a dragon shell on it. But that would lead you to believe that he probably was not transformed into a minion of Orcus very long ago. So this is probably something relatively new that has transpired. Sorry, go ahead.
So, like, for him, like the image of him, I'm seeing him as like almost like a dragon that looks like, I'm still thinking. I'm still seeing him as a dragon. He's just like fucked up and no longer acting like a dragon. Is that what you were trying to get across, or is it something different?
So, as far as appearances and behavior are concerned, at a distance, at a glance, it looks like a dragon. But up close, under observation, this thing basically looks like a dragon sausage casing that is filled with worms and insects.
Okay, so when he's
Holy
throwing
shit.
it up, it's just like coming out of him. He's
And
not
it
just like
moves like it has no solid structure inside of it. It's very unsettling and
Fighting a butcher.
unnatural.
So it's
Okay.
like if Oogie Boogie was in
Yes,
Dragon.
yeah,
Oogie
Oogie Boogie if you made him into a dragon.
okay.
I don't get points for the Nightmare Before Christmas reference.
Fire boys, we
do.
gotta do it.
No, you do 100%.
All right, so we're next session's the 24th.
That's yeah. I have a one for the 24th.
Okay. Aaron, you think you'll be able to make that, or is that going to be one you
Yeah,
can't make?
I should be fine.
Or the 25th.
Okay. 24th or 25th?
24th is a Thursday, so 25th, right?
Yeah, correct. 25th. I
Okay,
should be
yeah.
fine. I'll give you a 5-day heads up if I can't.
Okay, all right, that'll work. I don't know if Matt's going to be able to make it at all this month.
He said he was hoping the 24th just because they should close on the house and then hopefully do what they're needing to do.
Yeah, I think he closed on his house today. I guess
Yeah.
technically yesterday. So he may be able to make it by the 25th. We should
That's
at least have
it's
four.
what he
If we
said he
don't
was
have
hoping
four,
for.
I won't run it.
Sure.
But ideally, you're going to need all of you.
Mhm.
Because those of you that have researched dragons also recognize this is not a young dragon anymore. Like, this is a full-size, full-on fucking dragon.
With worms, which
Yeah.
is disgusting.
We're talking adult dragon, not.
Yeah, an
Not
adult
an
green
ancient,
dragon.
not an ancient, an adult.
Here's the thing, like, if this dragon has worms, if you give him ivermectin, he's fine. That's just a fact.
Yeah. Well, there
It's
are.
hard to come by now.
I will say
Just
there
hold
are
that
ways.
forest dewormer in your hand and you'll be fine.
There are ways of. Well, I guess you've researched demons and dragons. You would have to have more in-depth research to know of ways to combat the spread of Caius. But there are ways to combat it.
Yeah,
See
ivermectin
how
kills
fireball
worms.
works
Because
first.
worms are disgusting.
One quick question. Does it look like he can fly anymore?
That's a good question. We will find out next session.
You said his bones are all soggy like a snake, so I'm gonna go with no until you tell me something different. Those are some floppy wings, my dude.
He flies like a
technically,
swarm
I
of bugs.
mean, I don't know.
It's like-
I would assume that his perception is higher than mine, but I got a +6 on perception.
Yeah,
That's-
we'll hash that out next session.
Okay, cool.
When we type in the chat box, does that save between sessions or no?
No, it clears whenever I clear the log out of the host.
Gotcha.
Is this a Wizards of the Coast program?
No, so they have a license with Wizards of the Coast, so they've got actual direct scan PDFs of all of the books and the supplements and everything. But if
Gotcha.
they ever lost the license,
I only
they
asked
wouldn't-
that.
they
Just,
wouldn't be able to have
the
it.
only reason I know that is because we used to play Magic every day. So
Yeah. When I heard, isn't Watsy? I thought Watsy was looking to sell D&D. I don't know.
Really,
Oh.
it's such a moneymaker for them right now.
I don't
Yeah.
see why they would.
Well, no, actually, I think the head of Wizards or the head of Dungeons and Dragons just moved up to be the president of Wizards, or vice versa, something along those lines.
If anything, I assume they'd be trying to buy Pathfinder.
Yeah. Was everybody comfortable with the improv for the downtime stuff? Like y'all describing what your characters see and stuff like that. Anybody have any problems with that, or is that still okay?
Oh, I'm good.
I like the little additions it makes it makes it a little more interesting.
Okay.
Paramount good. It was great.
Lastly, any game mechanics that didn't work or need tweaking at this point?
Yeah, I was an hour late. That's my fault.
No worries. You're here.
That's the only. That's the only.
Hey, you're still
game
awake,
mechanic.
man. How about that?
Yo, smoke my pole.
I mean, I think you've been awake as many sessions as you've fallen asleep in now, so I think that's like 50-50.
Yeah, it's like a 5 and 5, 4 and 4.
Yeah, something like that.
I think the overland travel is. It seems like it's still difficult because it's like the checks and the difficulties right now seem high, but although as you continue to level up though, it won't be as like it'll be easier and progressively easier and easier and easier to a point where it's going to be like fairly easy to not have to worry about overland travel.
Yeah.
So I think that's an interesting play. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I'm not ready to say that I feel like it needs tweaking again, but I'm saying I think it's just in one of those spots where it's like it's one of those things where it's much more cumbersome at lower levels and then kind of slowly fades into the background of the game as you get higher level.
Yeah. I get a feeling that's probably what's going to end up happening as you guys unlock more levels that let you cover ground more quickly and things like that. And now that Otter can pull food out of his ass whenever he wants to, shit like that.
We're double speed now, baby.
Been able to do that since day one. We're gonna have to have a chat with Otter.
We're double speed now with Elk, so as long as we're within 60 feet of each other.
I never thought I would ever see a druid actually use Goodberry and it be useful. Until fucking hardcore rules.
Right?
I mean,
I love it.
technically, I mean, he can do that every day, and one berry is good for the whole day. We just need to have one berry a day. And we're
For
good.
the whole squad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he can make up to
I'm
10.
gonna have to introduce some willpower checks. Y'all keep eating the same fucking shit all the time.
And on day 5, they murdered each other for no apparent reason.
Okay, has everybody pulled their rations? Because I've still got 7 in the.
Yes. I put them on mine. It just wouldn't let me delete them. So party
Okay,
sheet should be
I'll
good to
pull
go.
that off.
If you drag it one at a time, it
I did.
decimets it.
I did. It was
Did you?
well. So what happened is it went over, dropped into my inventory, no problem, all 7. But then it didn't come off of the party sheet.
Oh.
I don't know why.
That's all I had for post session. Does anybody else have anything they wanted to bring up, or are we good to go?
Fantastic
good.
session.
That's good. That's fun. That's a lot of
One,
fun.
I guess, so one thing for the Dune campaign, while everybody here for the most part, decide to play Imperium. That'll work. That's fantastic. Are you guys wanting to play during the time of the book? Is that more interesting with like the book events occurring? Not necessarily in the game, but in the background at least? Or do you want to play during the times of Imperium that are not set in the general book?
To me, it doesn't matter because the only reason I picked it, Imperium, is because it's the only part of Dune I know.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I would say. I mean, it'd be cool to kind of intertwine with some of the book characters. I don't necessarily need to intertwine with the events going on in the book, because I feel like just having all of those characters and those houses and all the machinations and everything going on around it, I think would give you a lot more leeway to plan and do what you're wanting to do as far as like the story goes without having to have shit lead to House Harkonnen fucking betraying the Atreides and all that shit. I feel like maybe if we're gonna do Imperium, either do it before Harkonnen gets kicked off of fucking Arrakis, or hell, not even have Arrakis be involved with it. I mean, just have some of the inner house politics going on in the background. It may not even involve Dune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was gonna be my suggestion. Was basically I was gonna say set the setting prior to the first book, the major Dune book, and so basically the characters exist in the universe. It allows a lot of like interesting stuff, but they don't have to be quote unquote in certain places at certain times, right? Because if you're playing during the actual events of the book, everyone's on Arrakis. If you're
Yeah.
not on Arrakis, you're nothing interesting with people in the book will happen.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're setting it beforehand, then like people that are referenced in the book may or may not be able to be, doing other stuff. So anyway, so my thought process, unless you guys want it differently, my thought process was set it basically in the period the years leading up to the first book.
Works for
Yeah.
me.
So okay.
That
I
sounds
mean,
good
and
to me.
I would even
No
say,
preference.
I would even say, don't feel like you're beholden to the shit that goes on in the books. Like if we
I
move
agree with
into
that.
some type of conflict with Atreides and Harkonnen, hell, if you want to make them ally and come kick our asses or something, do it. I mean, I would love to have, I would love to have a story that is unexpected and doesn't go with having to
What we
follow
know.
the Herbert books and shit.
Sure.
But if
so
you've written something that plays into that, I mean, that's fine too. I just don't feel like you have to have roads lead to certain directions because it happened in the source material. If that makes sense.
I haven't. Yeah, I know. It's good to know. I haven't written anything, but like I said, there are some things that I will probably just let as like they are kind of the tides in the background, right?
Yeah.
My unless you guys, and I was gonna ask this during the first session, but unless you guys want to play like as Fremen on Arrakis, right?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, then you'll be doing stuff in the general universe at large. So, you may hear of like House Atreides or House Harkonnen doing stuff, but you may never even come into contact with any of them. Like, who knows? Like, it's a big universe.
Yeah,
so-
I don't want to do just like I'm a house Fremen person.
Yeah.
I want to kind of keep it open.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then the other two things are one, so I'm going to post up here shortly. I'm going to post up for the longer break, kind of a quick video and rules for house creation to get you
Awesome.
guys kind of flowing. And then we'll sit down at session 0 and everybody will participate in creating the house. Also, the other thing is the only rule about the character, you don't have to come up with backstory or anything you don't want to, but I'm going to do the daggers character creation method. So I would like everybody to have 2 daggers, which if you're not familiar with that, it's basically like 2 things in, about your character that I can use to motivate you to do something, like, stab you and be like, poke you along.
Cool.
And those 2 things shouldn't be shared with anyone else in the group. I want them to be unique to you. We'll discuss them, and then that way they will be kind of interesting and a surprise for the group as they show
Kind of
up.
like a discovery along the way as you play the campaign.
Exactly. Yeah. So just 2. So as you start thinking about your character, because if you're like me, you start thinking about your character long before the actual game starts. So if you start thinking about your character, just be aware that I just want at least 2 daggers. So they don't have to be that long. Just be 1 sentence. I have a twin brother who hates me. Whatever. I don't care. But just 2 things that I can use to kind of force your character into action or progression should something happen. So.
Alright. Sounds good.
Agreed.
Alright. I'm gonna hit the sack.
You going
Guess
to bed,
we'll
John?
see y'all on the 25th.
Yeah, I am. All right, boys. The
You guys-
25th. You're all beautiful butterflies in the field of daisies, and I look forward to
Also, this
all of what's coming up.
not using the accent half the time, John. You better commit.
I will have the accent anytime Brennis is talking.
You better
When
commit.
Brennis is not talking and it's in her thought, or I'm
Even
talking
if,
to the
even
group.
if Brennis is
You do
thinking-
not get to tell me
even
how I
if
get to
Brennis
roleplay
is
my character,
thinking,
sir.
You should be doing it.
No,
Stop.
you
stop
don't do
copying
Cade
out.
nonstop, bro.
Don't cop out. Stop
you don't do
copying
Cade
out.
nonstop. No, you do
I'm
Cade
every day.
nonstop.
I'm Cade in real life. I don't want to hear it.
Have a good
See you
night,
guys.
everybody.
See you, boys.